Met her on the way to Chicago, where she was all alone. And so as I saw her, asked her for a name, she smiled and looked at me. I was surprised to see that a woman like that was real into me. She said she didn't have no man, paid to give the very best she can. She told me she was all alone. Said I don't you didn't have no one. She said doesn't get enough age. A 59 and was a gold digger. She lied to you, lied to me, 'cause she was loving me, yeah. I never would have thought she was living like that. Her words seemed so sincere. When I held her near, she would tell me how she feels. It felt so real to me. This girl, she had to be an angel sent from heaven just for me. She said she didn't have no man, paid to get the very best she could. She told me she was all alone. Said I don't you didn't have no one. She said just give her a bitch. 59 was the goal she got. She lied to you, lied to me, 'cause she was loving me, yeah. She tried to give a devil, loving me while she was still your wife. She thought that loving me was cool. Do a work and the kids that love. She said that give a devil, tried to keep me any way she can. She lied to you, lied to me, 'cause you got a family, yeah. I didn't know she was already spoken for, 'cause I'm not that kind of man. Swear that I would have never looked her way. Now I feel so much shame, and all things have to change. You should know that I'm holding her to blame. She said she didn't have no man, afraid to kiss the very best she could. She told me she was all alone. Said I told she didn't have no phone. She said just give her a bitch. 59 was the goal she got. She lied to you, lied to me, 'cause she was loving me, yeah. She tried to give a double life, loving me while she was still your wife. She thought that loving me was cool. You were work and the kids at school. She said that it would never win. Tried to keep me any way she could. She lied to you, lied to me, 'cause you got a family, yeah. She said she didn't have no man, afraid to get the very best she could. She told me she was all alone. Said I don't you didn't have no one. She said just give her a bitch. 59 was the goal she got. She lied to you, lied to me, 'cause she was loving me, yeah. She tried to give a devil, loving me while she was still your wife. She thought that loving me was cool. You were work and the kids at school. She said that it would never end. Tried to keep me any way she could. She lied to you, lied to me, 'cause you got a family, yeah.
Teacher says that I've been naughty, I must learn to concentrate. But the girls, they pull my hair, and with the boys I can't relate. Daddy says I'm good for nothing, Mama says that it's from him. Manic sister thinks I'm cracking, brother says it's in my genes. Don't you want to? Don't you want to be? Don't you want to? Bang, 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 bang. Don't you want to? want to. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 Sunlight falls onto his eyes, but he don't stir or turn. Messages on the answer phone, but none will be returned. Monday morning, lousy morning, what a day to see. In the evening, I will hear it on the BBC. Oh, don't you want to? Don't you want to be? Oh, don't you want to? Bang, 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 bang. Don't you want to? Don't you want to? Oh, don't you want to? Bang, 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 bang. Don't you want to? Don't you want to be? Oh, don't you want to? Bang, 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 bang. Don't you want to? Don't you want to? Oh, don't you want to? Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Oh.
Gotta figure like a pin, I've gotta figure like a doll. Don't care if you think I'm dumb, I don't care at all. Candy bear, sweetie pie, wanna be adored. I'm the girl you die for. I'll chew you up and I'll spit you out, 'cause that's what young love is all about. So pull me closer and kiss me hard. I'm gonna pop your bubblegum heart. Oh, sugar baby, lick a lips. Hit me with your sweet love, steal me with a kiss. Oh, this sugar baby, lick a lips. I'm gonna be your bubblegum bitch. I'm gonna be your bubblegum bitch. Queentex, latex, I'm your wonder maid. Life gave me some lemons, so I made some lemonade. Soda pop, baby, here I come. Straight to number one. Oh, dear diary, I met a boy. He made my dull heart light up with joy. Oh, dear diary, we fell apart. Welcome to the life of Electra Heart. Oh, sugar baby, lick a lips. Hit me with your sweet love, steal me with a kiss. Oh, this sugar baby, lick a lips. I'm gonna be your bubblegum bitch. I'm gonna be your bubblegum bitch. I think I want your American tan. Oh, 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 I think you're gonna be my biggest fan. Oh, this sugar baby, lick a lips. Hit me with your sweet love, steal me with a kiss. Oh, this sugar baby, lick a lips. I'm gonna be your bubblegum bitch. I'm gonna be your bubblegum bitch. Oh, this sugar baby, lick a lips. Hit me with your sweet love, steal me with a kiss. Oh, this sugar baby, lick a lips. I'm gonna be your bubblegum bitch. I'm gonna be your bubblegum bitch.
All right, gang. Am I even unmuted? I am unmuted. How are you guys doing? Hi. There is indeed going to be a little bit of the roach slander. Bear with me. My throat is fucked again. Another fucking week of 30 degrees Celsius and the AC in the office, and your boy is fucking struggling. Struggling, I tell you. I know you can't see me yet, but bear with me 2 seconds. YouTube's being a cunt. How are you all doing, by the way? How's life? How's everything? Slightly shorter stream today, possibly. No stream tomorrow for sure. In-laws are coming over, and I tend not to stream when they're here for obvious reasons, because, you know, those reasons are that I'm spending time with them. Hey, there we go. You can see me now. Hi, hello, and welcome. Beans, Diz, BB, Stepan, Amanax, Fiddy over in YouTube chat. I hope you are all having a wonderful Thursday. And if not, then fear not. We're only a day away from the weekend. A day and a half for some Americans, but for most of us it's just tomorrow. And then we can chill. I was hoping my friend getting fungus out of their mattress. Oh, Jesus, that sounds rough. I didn't know you can get fungus out of a mattress. I didn't know you can... Well, I mean, I suppose I knew you can get fungus in a mattress. I've just never really had that sort of experience in life. I would have thought you'd just get a new mattress at that point. Not that those are particularly cheap. It's just fucking fungus, you know? You don't want to take chances with that shit. You'll be dreaming all kinds of weird shit, and then you die. Hey, Amanax 25 stream streak. Bad week, great stream streak, all evens out. Glad to hear you are looking at it glass half full type of way. You can if it's not super spread and thoroughly wash it with dish soap and such. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it makes sense. It's just a bit rough. For today, we've got a little bit of shit about Poland. We've got a little bit about sort of VTubers, Leaflit'S specifically. She made this AI tool, which she advertises as like a budget version of VTube Studio. But VTube Studio is free if you can live with the watermark, and you can get, I mean, you can get the exact model I'm using to talk to you with for $20. In which case, I don't know how what she's doing is supposed to put you on a budget, because if you can't afford $20 and you want to be a VTuber, you might, you know, get a fucking job. That seems like a perfectly agreeable sort of stance to take. But alas, Leaflit'S a fucking weirdo, so we'll get to that in a little bit. Andrew Asmongold released a video, which is this one. I can finally talk about this, and I believe it's this is more to do with what's his face, Miskiff, and the Emerald drama and all of that going on. And we've got this video by Willie Mack about Clavicular, which I'll be curious to watch because Clavicular is an absolute fucking train wreck, and I enjoy following whatever's going on with him. We've got Louis Rossman, I should say. I've been binge watching the hell out of him recently, and I feel like I want to bring a little bit of that over to stream. And then we've got this as well, which this is just a tweet. We might actually start here. Diz sent this in my Discord, so you should very much judge him for what I'm about to show you, because it is rough. Or become a clicker from The Last of Us. That is how it begins, yeah. One dope slinging run, and you can easily afford a VTube model. I mean, there are free models out there as well, and there are free apps that you can use with those models. So I'm not entirely sure why. Actually, well, maybe that's a good place to start. So Leaflit announced a new budget VTuber system, AS Adventurer. And obviously, I want to show you, because it's an hour-long video, so I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Leaflit's put a decent amount of effort into it. And I just want to appreciate how people have downloaded this and people started using it. Some people are obviously... Some people are doing this magical thing. It's incredible. I don't know where to begin with this one. I do not know where to begin with this one, honestly, because it's in such a weird place. The bottom line of this system is that people started using it, and this is what it's...
currently demoing the AS Adventure creator, or at least AS Adventure.
Hold on. I'm going to show you like this. This should be much easier for you. There you go.
Adventure as a whole, too. I'm demoing this to show, like, what I have made so far. I'm still working on it a little bit. It's a bit... it's a bit janky.
That's because it is, Amanax. All of this is AI. That's why it... Bottom line of all of the budget and not budget shit is that this looks dog shit. Fucking dog shit. Words cannot describe how genuinely wank this is. I am not an artsy person. and as such you'll have to forgive my lack of technical vocabulary, but this looks like absolute soulless piece of shit.
In general,
It's janky as fuck, it jumps around like crazy, and a lot of people, this is, Banana Juju did this, and Banana Juju is such a bizarre person. She will forever, I genuinely think that Banana Juju is like genuinely one of the creepiest VTubers around. She is profoundly odd to me. Banana Juju commissioned her model, and then she fed it into this AI thing. And like at that point, you don't give a shit about the artist, right? You don't give a shit about your model, which is perfectly fine, and you end up with a dog shit product, all in order to peddle this AI shit, because you hope that it's gonna make you money. It's just, that's a bizarre thing to do. She's the race monkey drama VTuber. Yes, she's this one. She is the, I never know how to describe her, to be perfectly honest with you, because I have never seen any organic content from Banana Juju. I know that she used to be an apolitical strawberry VTuber, and then Donald Trump won the presidency, sort of the political rights walked out of the woodwork, if you will, and now she's a... Again, you can't really call her a commentator either, because as far as I understand it, she doesn't really do, like, commentary in the quote-unquote classical sense. I've never seen any of her organic content. The only time she ever comes across my feed is when she latches herself onto somebody else's drama or content. Connection is terrible right now. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Diz. What do you need to do, Beansy? So this is what Juju managed to do with it. She makes a post saying, "Ha, they're missing out on all the cool stuff, so screw them. I love this program so much." And it's her avatar looking left and right. That's the, you can't afford RAM because Banana Juju wants to look left and right. And because Leaflit wants to make a dog shit fucking AI program. In order to do what precisely? I don't know. The whole thing's confusing as fuck to me, I'll be honest with you. And it just looks so bad. And it looks so obviously AI as well. I don't get it. I don't get why. I don't get the appeal in this. Budget VTuber system. Which part of this is supposedly budget? It's because you can steal people's art and then make a quote-unquote VTube avatar out of it, which looks dog shit, is morally dubious, and kind of sort of points out that you might be a little bit retarded because getting into VTubing as is not particularly expensive. It's just such a weird thing. I'll probably be following this somewhat closely just because I'm curious where this ends up going, because it's just such a bizarre thing. I tried to use the online thing. It says I have 151,000 credits, but when I try to generate, it tells me I need to buy credits, and I can't find where to buy credits. I don't have an API. Okay, so it's of course. Fuck, I didn't even consider the fact that it's obviously going to require credits to even be run by people. So it's not a budget option. It appears not to be any kind of a budget option. Fucking strange, and there's so much strangeness to talk about today. We've got Pete Hesketh saying, I'm going to leave that until a little bit later, because bro's just on a weird one. Did Trump do a speech today, or is he doing a speech today, or is something happening with a Trump speech today? I saw at least 3 people on Twitter talk about how he's going to resign today, and I can't help but think that anyone who thinks he's going to resign can't be serious. You think Donald Trump is going to announce his resignation? He has signed 12 binding resolutions that will guarantee his fucking fused to the throne in the White House after his death. And you think in his life he's going to resign? Oh, come on. I had a coworker try to tell me she likes that small businesses use AI to make menus and graphics because at least it looks good. I'd prefer a menu written with a fucking crayon over AI bullshit. I will tell you though, Amanax, it is the weirdest divide for me because I cannot... Obviously, art is subjective. And as such, I generally speaking don't really give a shit if you find something nice that I don't find nice because art's supposed to speak to your soul in a way. People who like the visual appeal of AI art confuse me. I understand the convenience of it. I understand like being a talentless hack and using it for ease of access. I understand less Gen AI but more language models like the parsing of information, right? I get all of that, but if you like the AI art for what it looks like, that's just such a strange idea to me. And we have ads in Poland now playing in TV. Like AI-generated ads, and they look wank. Just really, really bad. Before we talk about Peter Hezgev, I did want to briefly talk about Poland, because Poland is not doing okay right now. The shit between Poland and Ukraine is just getting worse and worse, it seems like. It's getting increasingly destructive on an individual level, not just the president of Ukraine being a fucking idiot and the president of Poland being a fucking idiot. We are getting to a point where there was a big controversy, actually. I could show you the clip, but it's not going to be very telling for you because I'd have to translate it. Which, to be fair, we can do. It's the perks of being bilingual is that I am, in fact, able to do that. There was a weird fucking clip that was making rounds about a guy in a bus having a massive go at a fucking small Ukrainian child. Like, the girl must have been like, what, 11, 12, 13, somewhere around that point. I don't know how old she was. The point is that it was a little girl. And he was like calling her a whore and saying that she needs to fuck off to Ukraine. And it was just fucking weird. And he's yelling at her because her family's here draining the Polish benefits and on they're draining our economy. And then obviously that clip goes viral because the dude's an unhinged fucking lunatic. They find him and it turns out that he is simultaneously working illegally whilst on benefits himself. And it's like, bro, I pay like my taxes that are supporting your existence, and you're gonna have a go at like a 14-year-old child on the bus? And the thing as well is that there are so many people defending him. Like the TV, Facebook, the bots, and real people as well have just done such a absolute mindfuck to the people of Poland that there are people defending this. And it's getting, this one's hilarious. It would be hilarious if it wasn't absolutely depressing. I wanted to show you, on 11th of July, a guy attacked another guy out of fucking nowhere, started battering him and insulting him that he doesn't belong in Poland and he needs to go back to Ukraine and he needs to go and fuck himself. And he batters him. And then it turns out the guy was Polish. I mean, the guy that got battered, a Polish guy battered another Polish guy because he thought he was Ukrainian. Which, even if you thought to yourself that battering someone because you think they're from a different nationality is fucking insane, which it is, imagine, like, what has to go through your head that you do this to somebody, you just randomly assault them? It's so stupid. And it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Oh, it's gonna get worse. She was no more than 14. I saw people saying, how about you tell us how you provoked him before the camera started rolling? It was disgusting. Yeah, I don't... Dude, now granted, the dude was in his 40s, okay? Or late 30s. I'm only 27, so perhaps I have a different lived experience, but I cannot imagine how the fuck a 14-year-old child would have to provoke me that I start calling her a disgusting fucking whore and tell her that she should go back to her own country so that she can be killed by the Russians. Like, that's just... To a 14-year-old, if you rage that hard at a 14-year-old, this is like the wife beater archetype. You know what I mean? Like, those people are not. You can tell there's just something filthy about their state of mind, and I don't know if there's a way to fix that. Polish right-wingers have Ukraine derangement syndrome. They actually do. Yeah, big time. It's bad. It's just bad. Yeah, we do get a lot of media expert ads, but the one I'm thinking of, the AI dogshit one, it was to do with some kind of a tablet or a syrup that you can take for motion sickness. Shit's bad. Hey, Jotun, how you doing? Thank you for the hydration. I just took a sip. I don't know if you guys have seen this as well.
At the Department of War, we have the most elite...
Also, Department of War, they've declared one war and aren't winning it.
...warriors on the face of the earth. Every single day, you are pushed to your absolute physical and mental limits to master the profession of arms. We demand your all, and you give it. But while we invest heavily in our weapon systems, platforms, and gear, our most decisive tactical advantage will always be the individual warfighter. We have a sacred duty to maintain that advantage, which is why we must constantly look for new ways to optimize your performance, your resilience, and your long-term health. And to meet that commitment today, I'm authorizing a new
Why does he sound like AI? I think he's just not used to being sober.
Screening program for testosterone deficiency for our service members, ensuring you have the right testosterone levels to operate at your absolute best. Because it's well-established science that as we age, testosterone levels often naturally drop. Under the supervision of our world-class medical professionals, warfighters age 30 and older are going to be tested annually as part of their periodic health assessment. It's a health assessment that happens every year. We're just adding this test. Those under 30 can voluntarily choose to get the test as well. If treatment is recommended, it's entirely your choice to receive testosterone replacement therapy.
Yeah, they are. They're doing gender-affirming care for dudes in the army. Principally, I don't even think I have a problem with this. I have a problem with this administration doing it, because I do wonder if they're going to take proper precaution. And I have a problem with the logic behind it, because it's the idea that the American soldiers that are low T would be better if they had high T. It's like a 12-year-old me playing with his toy soldiers, thinking that, like, oh, you know, bigger testosterone, stronger soldiers, therefore we win. It's just, what are you doing, Pete? What are you doing?
Testosterone replacement therapy. This initiative, it's not about artificial enhancement. It's about restoring and optimizing your natural capabilities, protecting...
By the way, that exact thing that he just said, that is a huge talking point in all the bodybuilding communities. That is a fucking cope. You're not... Look, you can cope about TRT just bringing you back to normal if you want, but the truth is that your body's naturally not producing the amount of testosterone you seem to want, and you're getting it from the outside. It's doing this whole, like, well, this is just natural plus thing is so ridiculous.
Your longevity and ensuring you have the biological foundation required to sustain the fight. We owe our warriors the absolute best medical care in the world, and this program delivers on that obligation. Taking care of your long-term health means ensuring you remain strong, resilient, and capable, not just for your next deployment, but for the rest of your life, so you can thrive long after you take off the uniform. As we know, the modern battlefield is brutal and unrelenting.
I looked into this a bit. Apparently, once you're on hormone replacement therapy with testosterone, your body stops producing testosterone completely, and then if you miss a dose, it can have dramatic side effects like tiredness and whatnot. Great idea for military service members on the battlefield who might not have access to sterile medical supplies consistently. Good job, you fucking moron. That's just how it is in general when you start taking testosterone. That's why people who go on gear have to do post-psychotherapy afterwards. Funnily enough, we covered our basics with this last week when I was talking about these fucking stupid teenagers jumping on roids. I just didn't think that next week we're going to be discussing the American military doing it. This is like cheaters in games who believe they should be higher and they just get shit teammates. I like that analogy.
It requires and demands maximum psychological and mental readiness. And by addressing these health markers early, we're keeping you on the leading edge of lethality and giving you the same level of support that you give this nation, the absolute best. Godspeed, keep going, and God bless.
God bless, Godspeed, keep going, and God bless. Just fucking... I don't know what the idea... People are laughing at him. I genuinely don't know. I just don't know. Like, I feel like there is a world where you can do this and I wouldn't care. I genuinely don't trust Trump administration to not shit the bed with this. I wouldn't trust this guy's people with a needle anywhere near me. RFK is going to put some fucking fuck shit in those injections. RFK is probably going to be on TRT himself. I mean, probably is already. It's just... But then again, this the kind of stupidity, like, you gotta wonder how much of this has infected the voters. Because I mean, it's happening here in Poland as well. Like, the average voter's getting dumber than a fucking ape. And I don't know what the solution to this is. It looks like everything's, like, contoured to make it so that an average person is a fucking moron. It's just rough. Which, speaking of stupid shit...
Approached by Congress.
Exclusive. Nick Shirley reveals what a congressman told him at the White House's UFC Freedom 250 event.
You said you're willing to tell the story at the UFC this weekend.
Yeah, it was interesting. When I went to the UFC fight at the White House, a congressman came up to me and he said something that I had never really thought about. And he said to me, he's like, thank you so much for your work. And I just want to let you know that because of all the fraud that you've exposed, that essentially, like, the war on Iran has been free because of you, because of all the money that I've helped recoup and expose, and the money that's going to be saved in the future is in $200-300 billion. Like, it's in the hundreds of billions of dollars. Like, this will...
On things that never happened? Oh no, I absolutely believe that this happened. People like Miller in Trump's administration who are actually pulling the strings are absolutely smart enough to send some random congressman to Nick fucking Shirley and tell him that thanks to him, the war on Iran is free. And Nick Shirley is absolutely stupid enough to just believe that. Hey, Lua, you've joined us at a perfect moment. I'm just going to play this again for us to enjoy.
War on Iran has been free because... Yeah, it was interesting.
Approached by a congressman. You said you're willing to tell the story at the UFC this weekend.
Yeah, it was interesting. When I went to the UFC fight at the White House, a congressman came up to me and he said something that I had never really thought about. And he said to me, he's like, thank you so much for your work. And I just want to let you know that because of all the fraud that you've exposed, that essentially, like, the war on Iran has been free because of you, because of all the money that I've...
How can you believe this? This is an adult man. This is not a child. He is... I mean, I know how you can believe it, right? Because Nick Shirley he genuinely has, like, learning disabilities. A person who is in a position of power with authority walked up to him, told him, thanks to you, you've uncovered so much fraud with your video that has been debunked quite a few times since, that the war on Iran is free. And Nick Shirley genuinely thought to himself, gee golly, good on me.
Helped recoup and expose, and the money that's going to be saved in the future is in $200-300 billion. Like, it's in the hundreds of billions of dollars. Like, this will not just impact this year. It's going to keep making impacts for hopefully for the future.
That's kind of a backhanded compliment, though. Son, you saved $300 billion, and we used it for bombs. Good job.
Yeah,
Our entire war. Son, your savings helped the Emperor build the Death Star.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I love Alex Jones so much. He's such a fucking lunatic. I love him. I love him so much. If not for the fact that he's a disgusting, reprehensible human being, I would genuinely tune into his streams.
It's kind of interesting, but it did just put it into perspective.
No, it's great what you did. What they did with the money's their issue, but yeah.
Yeah, very interesting perspective. I was like, I've never thought about that. But I mean, if you think about it, for the years to come, the changes that they're making will impact next 10 years.
Real time.
What a sentence. What a sentence.
Years to come. Think about it. For the years to come, the changes that they're making will impact next 10 years.
Oh, what a beautiful... Can I have a clip of this? Think about this. For the years to come, the changes they are making will impact 10 years. It is a beautiful thing to say. He is a man of poetry.
But I mean, if you think about it, for the years to come, the changes that they're making will impact next 10 years.
Real time.
It's such a beautiful 7-second clip. It's magnificent.
But I mean, if you think about it, for the years to come, the changes that they're making will impact next 10 years.
It's beautiful. Just absolutely, genuinely fucking beautiful. I need this as a soundboard clip. How the fuck is this man a multi-millionaire? So painfully stupid. He is. It's funny though. Have you guys seen that England shit the bed against Argentina again? I think it's another time that they've scored a goal early on and then just decided to play it incredibly defensive for no fucking reason. Do not make fun of the future president. Dude, if Nick Shirley wins the presidency, I feel like there is no saving you lot. That's genuine with peace and love. At that point, whoever's normal left in America, you guys should move abroad. It's not coming home. It is, in fact, not coming home. That is true. What a fucking sentence, though. What a sentence. I want to hear that again.
But I mean, if you think about it, for the years to come, the changes that they're making will impact next 10 years.
It's beautiful. Just genuinely. If I had a way with words like this, I think I'd go straight for like a cushy job in the TV, you know? Messi is a bad person, but a good football player. And they're playing Spain, I think, right? I don't know if Spain's any good. Presumably, if they've gotten to the championship, they're quite good. But I do not know. Because I do not watch football. England did shit the bed, though. Not as badly as... what was it? Norway? Who does Haaland play for? Norway, right? Norway's play, the one that I spoke about in Discord was atrocious. The one where the dude wouldn't pass the ball. Oh. Also, Haaland is a very strange looking man, isn't he? I don't know much about him, but he seems like a proper lad, like a proper boyo. Everything that he said or that I've seen like on his Instagram or whatever, he just seems to be having a good time. But he is a strange looking man. Soloth, yeah, that's the one, Fiddy. Yeah, Jesus, that was rough to watch. Oh, that was rough to watch. I don't know if you guys have seen, but the Odyssey came out. The Odyssey? I think it's the Odyssey, right? And apparently it's pretty good, at least according to the critics. I haven't seen it yet. I was thinking about going to the cinemas for it, but it's like coming up on 3 hours. And I don't really want to sit in the cinemas for 3 hours, you know what I mean? I enjoy a good movie, but that's a long time for me to sit down and like pay attention to something for, particularly because I've seen some of the reviews talk about how there are a few pacing issues. Hey, Promico9, thank you for the follow. How you doing, buddy? I've seen people say that there are some pacing issues, and my ADHD ass is not going to be able to just sit there for 3 hours straight and pay attention to this. But that doesn't matter. The bottom line is that it came out, and apparently on the tomato review site, Rotten Tomatoes, that's the one, critics have watched it and have ranked it at 99%. Obviously, the Roach man himself figured he's going to partake in the discourse and said, I don't think it's a great thing that critics are able to preemptively manufacture a consensus on media like this, especially when the movie has so many hot-button social issues tied into it that critics refuse to address. Critics now offer propaganda rather than insight. And I understand what he's saying, right? He doesn't like the idea that you will have these people who watch something before everyone else does, then they share their opinion on it, and other people will simply copy this opinion instead of thinking about the matter critically themselves, right? We've seen that happen before. That's quite a reasonable complaint. When people take a snippet of something, and in their position of power, they share their opinion on it to the masses, and the masses then adopt that opinion with no thought. That's not a good thing. So here are videos from Asmongold talking about how horrible the Odyssey is going to be, and how nobody's going to like it, and how it's so Jova, based on a few minutes of the trailers. But remember, it's not a good thing that critics are able to preemptively manufacture a consensus on media. But we're not going to address the fact that a lot of these people do the exact same thing, and then if that thing turns out to be good, they pretend like they've never said a fucking word. Critics are just shit, so no one actually listens to them. That is true. That is genuinely true. I don't know anyone who watches a lot of movies and pays any attention to what the critics say. Like, who gives a fuck? Classic It's Over Black Pill. It's the only thing they've got. It's been over for years for these people, and it appears like that over is very fucking long-winded. It's just pointless, man. It's just pointless. Although, I do feel like this can segue us somewhat nicely into this video. So Asmongold said I can finally talk about this. It's 20 minutes and 5 seconds, and I highly suspect he doesn't actually talk about this. Because too many times have streamers told some variation of, oh, I'm gonna drop nukes. If I'm going down, I'm taking down 20 of these people with me. And then they never do. They never do. But hey, maybe I'm wrong.
There has been a lot of posts about this, and I have held my tongue, and I haven't said anything at all. So if I go back and I look at the original post, Mizkif blocked me on Twitter. So yeah, he has me blocked now, right? So this is a tweet that he made a couple of days ago that went semi-viral about me. So a little bit of context. Mizkif sued me for defamation, and in the process of suing me for defamation, I have not spoken about this at all since then. Now, ever since then, he's been talking about me all the time. He's been having, nothing but things to say about me. I haven't really said anything about him. Basically, what happened is that he sued me for defamation, and the ironic thing is that one day before, because actually last night, my case was dismissed. His lawsuit that he brought against me for defaming him was dismissed. Yeah. It was a recommended decision by the magistrate judge, and then the actual judge adopted that recommendation and dismissed my lawsuit, his lawsuit against me. And so because...
Yeah, he's just suing Emiru now. And Emiru's lawsuit is not going to be... I don't imagine it will get dismissed. We've gone over this last week. I've read a few excerpts from that lawsuit, and it is not looking good for Emiru.
Of that, I am going to be talking about this. I didn't talk about it originally because, again, I knew I was almost at the finish line, and I know people were like, XQC was like, well, it's a 99% chance you're not going to get in trouble. Yeah, but how many 1% mounts do I have, right? And so I just said, okay, I'm going to wait and give it a minute. These are screenshots provided by Mizkif. It says, a creative, huh? And then this is me typing, I guess... So this is the context, right? So this is people thought, because Mizkif presented this, this is what he said. Do you want to keep hitting on her? The N-word passwords at 33 years old. He's basically accusing me of using the N-word as my password. Where
I will say about this whole thing, I don't understand how anyone gives a fuck about this. There is some avenue of like analysis here that must have fucking missed me with a wide berth, because I don't know how the fuck you look at someone like Asmongold, the fucking subhuman roach king, one of the most disgusting human beings alive, who is a genuinely reprehensible piece of shit, who wants misery and pain inflicted on people for no reason other than they dared to disagree. He doesn't give a fuck about due process. He doesn't give a fuck about any of the American values. You will fucking comply, or you ought to get gutted in the streets. Well, maybe not gutted unless your skin color is some variation of brown. If you're white, they can just put a bullet in your head and call it a day, and that'll be all right, according to Asmongold. I don't understand how somebody analyzes a person like that. And the thing that catches them is like, oh, he used the N-word as a password. Strictly off limit. Very, very bad. I thought better of you. I thought you were a proper Christian boy and you used the N-words. How could you? What do you mean? Come on, what did I miss? That this is the thing that everyone's talking about.
In any of this, have I spoken about a password at all? There is no indication of it being a password. He completely manufactured this. Like, of all the things that you're going to accuse me of, this was completely a lie. And it was a complete lie. Like, it was made up out of nothing. So, like, I'm talking really creative shit like that. Screenshotted JK. Now, I'm not going to share the entire context around why Mizkif has the screenshot, but this is one thing that I can say.
Are you trying to imply that Asmongold is a racist or something? Yes, as a matter of fact, yeah. He's a piece of shit is what he is, frankly. I just don't understand how this is the thing that's like a big deal. Tecton is on Rumble now and still doesn't want to say it, bro. Tecton's a fucking pussy who's panically afraid of vaginas. Like, come on, he is... It's fucking Tectone. That man is weak. Just fundamentally weak. They're basically focusing on Emeru, no one cares about Asmon. Also true, yeah. Which I also don't know how you can... I will say this as well, okay? I don't know how the fuck you look at Emeru and you're like, oh, she was joking about the N-word. Oh, how could she do that? This cute, petite girl laughing about the usage of a vile racial slur? Dude, she did a podcast with Asmongold the Roach and Tectone the Rapist as she was dating Mizkif. What do you think that person's private conversations look like? This is going to be a good end of this story if she's only using the N-word for like the comedic value that she attaches to it or whatever, and not because she thinks that black people are subhuman. That would be the good end here. I don't understand how anyone's looking at this and being surprised by any of these people. I genuinely don't get it.
Is that at the bottom of this, and he can't joke around with it because I know he could, because I know he would because of OTK. And basically I'm saying like Mizkif can't joke around with this kind of stuff because of OTK, and it puts him in a position where, you know, he can't be the usual guy that he is. Does this sound like a person who's talking about somebody who they don't like? This sounds like me talking about a friend. And that's because me, Mizkif, and Imru at this time were all friends. The context behind why this was shared, I think, Mizkif, maybe you should provide the context why you have this screenshot. Why do you have this screenshot from Imru explaining all of this? Because I'm not upset about this at all. This was all shared and all this was happening when we were all friends. So he should explain why he has the context to this screenshot.
I'm gonna wager it might be something to do with him and Emiru being a couple. Like, Lua, are we stupid? We have to be, right? You and I think there's something... Because these answers are coming a little bit too easily to us, you know what I mean? There's something going on here that we're just too silly to understand. But I don't know what it is.
And I think that will be very revealing. Anyway, at a certain point, he wasn't...
That will be very revealing. He probably screenshotted all of it and sent it to himself in any of the 150 times they've broken up, apparently, and then gotten back together a day later. All of these people are bad people. All of these people are bad people. And the idea that... Fucking idiots. Asman is at best flirting with Emiru. I don't think he's in a relationship with her. No. Miskiff. Miskiff has those screenshots because he was fucking Emiru. Not Asmongold. Asmongold can't fuck anyone. His penis doesn't work.
So this is it. At a certain point, he wasn't even using the word anymore. The funny thing about it is that I was talking about a completely different person. This is the actual context of what was said. So basically, she was complaining to me that there were people harassing her on Ms. Kiff's alt Rumble streams, and they kept making new accounts over and over and over. And so so she was actually getting harassed. And so about what tweet about Rumble, I said, yeah, y'all doing Cataclysms. This is whenever Cataclysm Classic came out. And so I just don't know what the fuck to talk about most of the time during it. Yeah, Rumble chat is also bad because they don't have any IP bans. So we're talking about people that are, you know, making repeated accounts. So this is, they don't have IP bans. Is it worse than my chat, though? This is obviously a joke, right? And it's like, you know, and not entirely, right? My chat can have some savages in it. And she said, yes, because it's slow and it's the same 3 schizos, so you can make a new account every 10 seconds. I said, wait, what the fuck? And so people were continuing to make new accounts over and over and over. And then there was this one guy who was making new accounts and numbering them each time. He got up to 45. And I said, do you remember Hades? No, I don't. I never watched. He was from Train's chat. I never watched Train. I said he was the most legendary So this was about Hades. It was not about my password. It wasn't even about me. It was about Hades and me talking about how much of an idiot he was. This is the Trains clip. Yes, and here's the context. So this entire thing was totally fucking manufactured. I was never having this as a fucking password. What the fuck are you talking about? This is a lie. It was a complete...
I also don't get why he's so upset. I mean, to be fair, if Miskiff's lying about him, that both is not surprising and also does explain the anger of it. It's just like, if you told me that Asmongold uses the N-word as a password, I would simultaneously not really care and also think that, like, yeah, that sounds like something that Asmongold would do. The idea of this level of offense at it, practically, is just, I cannot relate. No matter the color of the dick, because we're not the same color. Hashtag love everyone. True and based. We stand against racism together. Till we meet again, wise man. Take care of yourself. Do not let them undo who you are.
Lie. And so it was totally about another person, and she was complaining about getting harassed in his stream.
Ban Hades. Please ban Hades.
9 years ago.
Someone PM me and explain Hades. Hades has been in my chat for 2 years, making over 800 new accounts, trying to say the N-word as much as he can, and we ban him. We probably ban him 30 times a night. Please turn R2D2.
Every single... So basically, this is what he did, right? He started using letters, words, like random, like, you know, Egyptian letters, hieroglyphics and shit. And so he would come up with these terms, right? And so he's the most legendary retard. He would come into Train's chat and spam the N-word. And he would keep coming up with all these crazy combination of words and numbers to make the N-word. And so then, and she's like, oh, that's, you know, it's funny because it's fucking ridiculous. So it was cut off right there. So this implies, this was presented as if I was the one being creative, like coming up with this as a password. And the biggest irony for this is that this is the person that's suing me for defamation. They sued me for defamation. The case got dismissed. Isn't that insane? I had all of this ready the day that it happened. And while it would have a almost 0% chance of affecting the lawsuit, that chance was not 0. Case dismissed. Yes, there it is. Defendant Hort's amended motion to dismiss is granted. And it sucks that, you know, a literal lie. This is a blatant, completely manufactured, totally invented. This is not a password. It had nothing to do with a password. Just because there's numbers and letters doesn't mean that it's a password. This was completely manufactured. And because of that, I have people thinking that I'm this huge racist that's saying the N-word privately.
Why is this where you draw the line? You're in favor of the government executing people on the street. If that person dares to exercise any of the number of rights that they're given by the Constitution, but thinking that you're racist is where you draw the line? Why? Why does that... I mean, I guess it's a good thing that that bothers you, right? It's good to know that that association is still strongly negative for him, but fucking hell.
That me and Imru are laughing about, haha, we're so racist. We were complaining about it. Can he sue for reputation damage? No, because nobody cares what he says. Like, I saw even Hassan retweeting this and other people retweeting this and like talking about this. You retweeted a lie from somebody like Mizkif in order to own me without even checking or thinking about this at all. You just assumed that what he was saying was the truth.
Well, no, Hassan probably doesn't care if it's the truth or not, right? Hassan doesn't give a fuck. Hassan's like just as subhuman as any of these people. He's not gonna give a flying fuck if that information's accurate or not. He's more than happy to lie through his teeth. The problem is that none of these people are any better.
XQC commented on it. Let me see. See, and X remembers this.
He coming up with creative combinations and numbers. Oh, okay, chat, you know what? I don't think what Admin said was bad at all. In this context, that makes absolute sense. Chat, do you have any idea how many filters we've had to write that are like this? Thousands.
Who
to
cares?
filter these words?
I care because this is a person who's spreading a lie about me.
Admin's talking about some viewers coming up with combinations in the chat that will go through and not get picked up at AutoMod so they can say the N-word, right? And then he's just writing it like an example of a filter.
True, BB, true.
That you would put on for people that are writing like he's writing like some alterations. Like,
that's exactly it.
Buddy, this is correct. If anything, this isn't a racist. This is to prevent racism. So I don't think this is wrong at all. I think it's just weird that people even try to paint this in a way that it makes him look racist. I think it's stupid.
It was completely misrepresentation.
Like this literally defends the chat from racists.
It does.
Like, what the fuck?
The thing is, like, I was gonna message him and like maybe a few of my other friends and be like, hey, you know, by the way, this is what really happened. But I figured to myself, I was like, listen, like, everybody's gonna see the truth of it one way or another. And so, because I don't want people...
XQC is a highlight here. Look, XQC is sometimes a little bit stupid, but sometimes he's quite a smart dude. Like, genuinely, I mean, you know? Like, it's... Sometimes he does the silly. Sometimes he does the worm in the middle of a debate, okay? But sometimes he's genuinely... Sometimes he has valuable input.
People think, like, if people think something about me that's true, I'm okay with that. But I don't want people thinking things about me that aren't even true. It's not even bad in his context. People are softer than baby shit. I understand that, but like I wouldn't want people to think that I'm like I tell a lot of racist jokes and I like racial jokes. I think they're funny, but I'm very clearly not a racist. I'm just not. Like I'm it's just all there is to it. Like, I mean, I don't know really what else to say.
You can see where this is going.
Blasman pissed some people.
Bro, like oh wait a minute.
Okay. Like,
you can see where this is going.
You can see where some of these lines
and you
are
see
going.
the little the side dot and then the curse of and then the Q's instead of G's. Oh my god, there's so many examples of this.
It's pretty obvious what that is. Okay. So I think it absolutely makes sense. In its other, yeah, I guess it's I guess you could say it's maybe a little bit edgy to give an example in the middle of the chat.
But I don't think it's edgy at all. It's not a big deal. It's just a word. It's a conversation. It's a private conversation. There's no context around it being racist.
True. Asmongold, I think, has the exact same take on slurs as I do. In that, like, if you're having a conversation about slurs, we're not playing hangman, okay? We're saying the words because we're having a conversation about the slurs. Unless, of course, we're having that conversation on Twitch and Twitch prevents me from saying the word out loud because of TOS. Then I'm not going to say it. But if we're having a conversation about the words, we're using the words. Otherwise, it's just fucking stupid. Otherwise, you just haven't grown up enough to talk about this. White dude saying I like dark humor and racist jokes, but I'm not racist. There is a... Oh my god, that reminds me of something fucking stupid. Oh, you saying white dude just brought that memory of Vex. Oh, shit. Fiddy, you're in here, aren't you? Fiddy, do you have that tweet by chance? The Vex tweet? It's topical. I promise it's topical. Fucking stupid, so heads up, chat. But it's topical. Dude, I'm not paying attention to this game at all when I'm streaming and talking to you about discourse, and I'm progressing forward in the story, and I have more and more shit on the minimap. I have no fucking idea what it is. Shard of the Mask of Elias. Who the fuck is Elias? Just in a moment, I will look for that. I will look for that Vex tweet, because Jesus Christ.
I'm not saying it with any type of racial discriminatory intent. I'm just giving an example of a word. It's the same as reading Huckleberry Finn. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I think I completely defend my decision to do it, and I do it again.
In the context, it makes absolute sense.
Yes.
Okay. If somebody were to crop one of my messages where I say, hey, by the way, here are all the filters.
I remember when some girl in my literature class asked the professor to beep out the N-words when talking about it. Oh, no. Oh, God bless your cotton heart. I will say, if that was like not a, you have to do this or otherwise, I'm going to tell whoever the fuck. And it was more like, could you please do this because that word offends me? I love people like that. You know what I mean? Like, you are so fucking innocent, and I want to do what I can to keep you that way. The world is a nasty place, and I feel like you deserve that innocence in you. Like, we should treasure that for as long as we can, because it is gonna go away. It's just a matter of time. But for now, let us treasure it.
The chat today,
and then it just shows the filters.
I post it, and then he posts a screenshot.
Somebody's like, "Wow, XQC sent me the N-word."
I need Lua's analysis of Vex. We'd need the tweet to do any kind of analysis.
179 times. Why would he do that?
Yeah, it'll look pretty fucking bad.
Keep reading, Buster. He literally admits to ripping it back in the day.
Yeah, I did. I said the N-word all the time back in the day. I absolutely did. This is something really stupid. The ironic thing is that I do basically almost never say the N-word. I have verbal dyslexia. I don't want to accidentally say the N-word, so I actually don't say it. I don't want it to just come out. How many videos?
Huh? These people are so weird.
Do I have of me saying the F word, homophobic F word, from like 15 years ago, right? Well, my point was the different standards that different creators have, where it's like one person can say something and they can get canceled for it, and another person can say the same thing and they won't get canceled for it.
Well, no, that's just called being an adult. Like, you understand that certain people can say certain things and other people cannot say other things. That's not fair.
Because I said that.
This is why Mr. Beans doesn't say slurs, by the way. So I will say, Asmongold is a weird guy, but I told you guys about my friends group from back in the day, right? Like when we used to fucking high school-esque time, middle school into high school, around that time, when that was still when like saying the N-word was like peak comedy to people like us. You know what I mean? Like especially when Ubisoft started adding filters to Rainbow Six Siege, finding ways to say it that gets past the filter was like genuine peak IQ moment. You know what I mean? Like that's what gives you street cred. So back in that day, me and my friends would say a whole lot of slurs, quite a lot. And the thing is, that never really happened in real world. Like, it wouldn't happen, like, we wouldn't be going to the cinema ripping the N-word, right? Because we weren't fucking retarded. Except for the one of us that was. And I remember when we went to fucking Asda, because I remember. We were getting Gothos we were going to the cinemas, some Marvel movie was coming out, I don't remember which one it was specifically, but we went to Asda to get Gothos, and he kept like blasting the N-word, and it was like an actual fucking Tourette's with him. He couldn't stop himself from doing it, and there were a bunch of black people around us, and he kept doing it, and those people were looking at us, and I remember every single one of us just went a different way. Like, just if shit's gonna go down, nobody would have had his back, because he was fucking stupid enough to be walking around Asda saying the N-word whilst there were black people around, and he was like a white 16-year-old at that point, so not the smartest behavior, you know. So I suppose some people have that verbal Tourette's, but it's just that's like a weird rationale. It really is. It's just an odd thing.
Pokemon tries to have a perfect persona.
Yeah, but he said that like a million times. It's not like you're gonna come to terms with at one point is that I don't agree. Like I don't think we should say it. I think it's bad if you said it. Okay, but at the end of the day, like it is what it is. Like he said that multiple times in the past. What are you gonna do about it? Like I can't do anything about it. Like it is what it is. I mean, you either stop watching him or whatever, or
I think almost everybody used slurs back in the day. And as I said before, I've told a lot of jokes. I've said a lot of things with slurs around streamers privately, and they've said the same things around me. Not a single streamer at no point in my 10 years of being a streamer ever has said that's not cool or don't say that. Not a single one ever. So just keep that in mind. This is all performative. This is all performative. This is all bullshit.
Like it's not like he's gonna get banned or anything like that. Like
I actually don't really use the N-word a lot. That's what's crazy is I really just don't. Like it's word filtered in most places, and I got suspended on WoW for using it so many times. I don't want to have it in my streamers used to say it on Twitch until 2016. Yeah, exactly. Like I mean, and I don't want to show the XQC thing about that, but like yeah, I mean he's said other things. I'm sure. I mean like has XQC never said the N-word? I mean come on, like what are we talking about? And so like I mean it's just it's. I mean, again, like, I don't think it's really, anyway, the point is that this was completely manufactured. Without saying anything crazy, this is directly from a public Discord, just this thing. Just to let you know, nobody will get paid for any misinformation posts. I said, Varun, this is all factual. We need nothing but the facts. If you posted vague lies, you will not be paid. So, and this is another thing, is that Mizkif has engaged in, this is really important to keep in mind, that he is engaged in, so, like, are you not going to pay yourself now? He is engaged in financial compensation and a paid campaign in presenting information like this. Like, I mean, basically, he's presenting information like this. He's saying, I'm not going to pay you for misinformation, while he is the one who's posting the misinformation. So he is financially incentivizing people to make up and to bring up and then spread a literal lie. He should delete this post and apologize. He should. This is a lie. He knows it's a lie about me hitting on her, oh, I'm so cool, I used the N-word, or me using it as a password. This was totally manufactured. Yeah, and this is, by the way, this is what I and also Imru have had to go through for the last, you know, I guess 10 months or something like that. 9 months, whatever it is. If you can watch the full video and like and comment, I will give you $10 cash for watching the video. It would help me if...
Fuck, I wanted to ask about that. That's... Like, isn't this explicitly against TOS to tell people to, like, you watch this video, you don't even have to listen to it, just have it open? I was under the impression that, like, that's a very illegal thing to say. You're not allowed to do that. But also, the next time Mizkif does a promo like this, somebody let me know, because I will take the tenner. I don't see why not.
You could. It cannot be on mute. It has to be listening to it. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel again. So he's literally out there paying people to watch his content. He's going on a paid ad campaign to spread, at least in this circumstance, a verifiable lie. This is a verifiable lie, and he's paying people to spread and boost it on social media. So anytime that you see anybody saying anything favorable to him, any of these Clipper channels, it's probably because they're getting paid.
I thought it was
Is that
TOS
not illegal?
though.
I don't care if it is or not. I don't want to get involved legally. Like, it would have to get a lot worse for this to be a legal thing that I'd want to have resolved. Literal paid campaigns to fill this out a Google document so he can give people $10 for watching a YouTube video. Keep this in mind. That is the slimiest, fucking shadiest shit you can do. And this is another one too. I deleted some bot comments that were just spammed and accidentally clicked and selected all and deleted 2K comments. If you guys can, give the video another watch and comment again. And this is all at the same time that he's been suing me for defamation. This is only about this circumstance. There are other pieces of information that I want to address, but I'm not going to be addressing that information today. And how tickets work, let me see here. Installing the Renato wait, what the hell is this? What the fuck?
That's annoying. That didn't spawn.
So you have to watch... What? So this is like an ad campaign? It's happening again.
Pretty shit video in my opinion. I was hoping there's going to be something more spicy in here, but I don't know. Because I don't like to pre-watch content for stream. Contrary to what appears to be what most content creators do, I prefer to watch this shit for the first time with you. But in this case, it is getting to a bit of a disappointing stage where I don't think there's going to be anything more. I think it's just shit slinging at this point. We can talk about that Vex thing then. I need to find that tweet. It's so fucking moronic. Not even find the tweet. I need to find the... I've posted it somewhere, but I don't remember where. If I do a keyword search of Vex in my chat, I'm sure I'll find it. Oh, yeah. Jesus, what an idiotic fucking exchange. I'll see if it's still on her Twitter, if I can pull up the actual tweet. God bless Vex. She is just genuinely... A lot of these people, I like when they try and do discourse, because it's fun, right? I like discourse, and when they try and do discourse, that's more discourse for me. But fucking idiots. Vexoria. No, her name is Vex. That's just her. That's all that you get with her. That's like her name. It's Vex. And it's just so... Jesus, I found it. It's just so... The stakes are non-existent here, so keep in mind, anyone taking this too seriously is a fucking idiot. There is a way to rage bait rightoids, and it works on lefties as well, it just depends on the subject matter, where you would say something like I don't know, most violent domestic crime is committed by men, right? Or almost all violent domestic crime is committed by men. And you will have some half-wit pop up and go, not all men, as though anyone's under the impression that the implication of that sentence was that all men are domestic abusers. And then you make a follow-up saying like, hey, the kinds of people who hear a sentence like that and the first thing that they do is say not all men, that's the men you need to look out for. And it's like a perfect rage bait, fucking hook, line, and sinker. And it works 60% of the time. It works every time. It's such an easy rage bait to do. But Vex fucked it up, because instead of saying that men do something, she said all men. So she took the breath out of her own argument, and then she followed up saying, the only men who get offended when someone says all men are the men we're talking about, by the way. And so somebody rage baited her, saying all blacks are violent, and Vex lost her shit. And it's just so... She played the game, but she's done a very bad job with it. And somebody rage baited her when she was trying to rage bait others. And it's such a... it's stupid. It's the same kind of stupidity that guided her action, that guided her when she doxed used very loosely because she didn't actually, but when she doxed Kodiak, and is the same stupidity that guided her when she responded to Kodiak saying that she doxed him. This is just not I'm starting to think that Vex, I don't know what her content is, I'm sure she's a perfectly entertaining content creator, but she is not a very smart person. It appears that, like, you have to bite the bullet on that, yeah, but Vex isn't going to. Vex got very, very upset with this, and then quote tweeted it a few times, and then started telling people to block him. Also, who needs to say all men? If I'm having a moment, I just tell Chris I hate men. No, but that's the thing. She played the game wrong, Lua. Nobody needs to say all men. Because nobody ever says all of something. You say something, then somebody says not all, and then you're like, haha, checkmate, bitch. You fall in the something that I was talking about. And then Vex just went all men. Like, if you say all men, X, Y, and Z, the only men who get offended aren't the men you're talking about. Well, no, they would be, right? The men that get offended would be the men you're talking about, because you just said you're talking about all men. Fucking idiot. Entertaining, though, in a sort of, I don't know, baby's first steps in discourse kind of way. Silly, though. So needlessly silly.
Clavicular.
Do we want to talk about this? I don't know. She isn't even good at being a radfem. She's just, I think she tried to do something and it backfired, and she didn't know how to handle the backfire, so it just made her look stupid. It's just silly.
Clavicular is one of these guys that thinks he's so much smarter and deeper than everyone else around him.
I feel like I just am able to see past, like, the facades and lies of people and institutions so easily that nothing could be fun.
Can I say, that is a very autism-coded thing to say. And ever since I found out that he is autistic and he has had, like, huge interpersonal struggles that are the reason why he was sort of, like, pushed into this whole looks maxing thing, it adds perspective to him that I thought was not there. She should have just gone yes. That would have been a dub, but then again, if she did that, there'd be no discourse, you know.
And I can't enjoy things the way low sentience people can. For example,
low sentience
sports.
Even though he routinely does some of the dumbest things online. Last time we saw Clavicular, he overdosed, promised to stop doing drugs, and then bought a nightclub. Since then, he's gone back to doing drugs.
Those clubs were fucking crazy yesterday. I don't know how you handled it.
Drugs. Yeah, I was doing a lot of cocaine, pre-gambling, drinking, cocaine, and meth.
He justifies it because he can't talk to women without them.
Literally can't function in public unless I'm
He now lost the nightclub because he took a handshake deal from an Israeli mobster. Yes, this is real. He's had to hire a lawyer to try and figure it out for him. Clavicular is such a selfish loser. He has chlamydia, but he's still having sex with all these different women. He's not informing them.
I have 2 more days of my chlamydia medication.
So you're bitches, but you have chlamydia.
Yes. You could still pass on chlamydia even if you're taking medication. How is this not illegal? And maybe the most hilarious part of all, he got a nose job and ear surgery so he could mog in Paris Fashion Week. Only for every girl.
Oh no. Oh, I saw that. I didn't know about the STD shit, but I saw the mogging. Oh, bro. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen that. I don't know if you've watched those clips. But that was a rough watch. That was shit, bro. He went to Paris and was trying to pull, and he was putting like actual effort into it, and the women were just, to say not interested doesn't cut it. Do you know that meme where it goes like, oh, the worst she can say is no, and then she does something much worse than saying no? That was his entire time in France. It was bad. It was bad. He really wanted to pull a European baddie and he couldn't do it. Which is sort of sad because most Europeans do it, you know? It's Parisians legit hate tourists. Of course, you won't get laid. Yeah, but if you haven't watched those videos, you should have a look at them. He was so pathetic. Oh.
To turn him down, causing him to crash out and call everyone in France ugly. He's coping by getting involved in French immigration politics.
Yeah, this is interesting demographics, I'll say that.
And had to resort to flying out an American girl so he could still look cool on Twitter. It destroyed his entire worldview.
Stop cold approaching for good? Yeah, I plan on it. I'm never doing cold approach again because I'm too famous and good looking. It's intimidating. So that's actually the reason that it doesn't work, right?
You're hideous now? Show face.
Why go to a butt doctor?
Oh. Oh. He thinks he can't pull because he's too good looking and it intimidates women. Oh, my sweet, sweet little boy. Oh, I hope you will find a way through this. I genuinely wish nothing but the best for him. I think he's going to kill himself long before he works through his issues. But goddamn, that is a rough state of affairs. It's like he left the insuldom only to just come back tumbling into it.
For a nose job. Giga Jester.
None of you guys understand looks maxing.
Clavicular has built a fan base off of looks being the most important thing, so it's not surprising to see them turn on him when they don't like how his surgery turned out. Clavicular's relationship with his parents seems to be that they're very worried about.
I want to see him pick up Eastern European chicks. Dude, didn't I cover a couple of months ago? There was a guy who was trying to pick up women here in Poland, and he was just so fucking obnoxious. They were not having it. The Polish chicks were just like it was rough to watch. It was just sad.
Him, and he thinks they're stupid and annoying for doing so.
My parents kept texting me, and it was.
Yeah, but Aminax is the other way around. He's not saying that he's not approaching people because they are out of his league. He's saying that it doesn't work for him to approach people because he's out of their league, so it intimidates them. Like he's doing the what does it work to? What does it do if I bind or unbind? Bind to protect from madness. All right. What does it do though?
Blocked my mom because she kept fucking, like texting me while I was like trying to get high.
Oh, trying to do ketamine.
Yeah, it's just like so annoying when people say, "Oh, don't do drugs," and you're making like way more money than them. Like,
his dad tried to have an intervention with him. Clav avoided it.
my dad said full-blown drug addict, sad. My dad said that.
Don't say that right now.
Oh, Dad.
Don't say that.
Dad, I'm making money. What the fuck do you want me to do? Next stream we'll give shit to the homeless or something.
He's completely intoxicated in this clip. His parents have never been supportive of his looks maxing journey.
Is there any family member that actually supported you through all this?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no, my parents really don't like content that I put out, things that I do. Not a fan of.
When he went to get his nose job, he claims that his mom was calling the office, begging him not to do it.
You guys know my mom tried to call Dr. Miami's office? My mom called and was like, he's a drug addict, don't give him surgery.
He goes through with it anyway. He ends up stealing.
I feel so sad for his parents. That's got to be it's got to be so rough. His mom was right. The nose job was bad. The nose job being bad is one thing, and it is a bad nose job. The reasoning for getting it is another. I will say, now, if you've got like a really fucked up nose or whatever, and this is like a genuine thing that is blocking you from being able to enjoy looking at yourself, if that makes sense. I understand getting surgery. I genuinely do. I mean, you guys know my take on this. I don't give a fuck if you want to get plastic surgery, if you want to jump on roids. I understand, or I acknowledge that there can be perfectly healthy reasons and logic behind it. But when you do it through like this type of vanity that he does, it's just fucking sad. And at the same time, people who have like atypical, if you will, noses are really hot. And this is like a thing that's consistently agreed upon by both men and women. Like the whole fucking Roman nose archetype thing is there's just Unless it's being used by people to make jokes about Jews, it's pretty universally considered a very attractive trait. I don't know many people who see it and they're like, no, this would be, this is like the game, it's Jova here. It's Jova. But not by media. Yeah, media can go and fuck itself though.
This Asian woman's nose. Nobody likes it. He's getting made fun of constantly by his chat.
Nose looking okay, bro. I know mogs. Botch, alright. Fat nose, goofy nose, yeah, alright, bro. Dumbass up his face with that fat nose. Your nose looks like a bad tit job.
He's trying to convince his community that it's actually made him ascend.
Fuck. You guys cope, bro. Dude, I'm looks maxing. I'm committed to the ascension.
He acts like that before this surgery, everybody was just hating on him for his nose. That's just not true.
I think people remember like how cooked my nose was. It was pretty bad. Like, had to be done. Better than this, cope. It was so bad before. It was genuinely so shit.
Literally only you would notice or care. But his chat doesn't approve. He genuinely looks so sad about it.
Nose, yeah.
You gotta have a real fucked nose if a nose job is gonna make it look better. Your nose is better than the worst of the worst. There's no point getting a nose job. That's basically where I'm at with it too. Yeah, it's it has to be like a borderline medical condition level of bad for me to at the very least think that this is like the way to go. Now again, you are an adult. I am an adult. If you as an adult want to get a nose job, I'm not gonna stand in your way. But it's just this. Do you know, maybe this is not the best comparison, but in my mind, this has like very similar energy to short dudes who want to put those fucking steel rods in their legs to lengthen themselves so that they can be taller. Like, that's just... What are we doing?
Whatever, dude.
Hello, Brayden. Good to see you are transitioning into a Jew more and more every day, including the no love from Tel Aviv.
And the funny part is he can't turn off the stream.
Fuck.
He's contractually obligated by Kick to...
Clavicular has severe BDD. I personally think it's unethical on the surgeon's spot to operate on someone with BDD. I agree. I mean, it's just... His mom being so desperate to get them to not do it that she was calling the... the fucking clinic to get them to stop. Like, that should set off bells and whistles all over.
To stream himself gambling for an hour.
I hate this. This is the worst job ever.
So he's sitting there, literally counting down the time till his stream ends.
Only 6 more minutes, bro.
A few days later, he gets ear surgery to pin his ears back because he thinks they stick out too far. Even his girlfriend thinks it's stupid. I don't care if Clavicular gets cosmetic surgery or not. I think it makes him look worse, but if it improves his self-esteem, he should do it. But moments after he gets the surgery, he's talking about how he's mogging all the subhumans who don't get their ears pinned back.
You got, you know, protruding ears in your subhuman. This guy might get you an ascension that could change your life.
So in return, his audience is comparing him to Michael Jackson. Clavicular then decides to give his new nose and ears a test drive by hanging out with Dean the Great.
What made you get the Michael Jackson surgery nose? Well, I had a super wide ailer base. Like, my nostrils were really bad. Like,
nobody cares.
He knows Maxon.
You're nose fishing. If a woman have your child, she's gonna think their nose is gonna be like that. It's not.
Catfish, you catfishing me.
Nose fishing.
There's gonna be no child to begin with if your nose looks too wide, you know what I mean?
You're sitting next to 2 black guys with wide noses, and they got a bus full of women.
So it's like, you have to looks max in order to find...
Also, unironically true. I don't know where what the fuck am I being... What the fuck? Unironically true. I don't know where I stand on that. Like, I would imagine... The notion of that is just... Imagine that you get together with someone that you're physically attracted to and you like them as well, right? Because usually that's kind of what you want for a good relationship, right? You want to be both attracted to the person and you want to like them. And then you have kids, and the kids look like some kind of a fucking amalgamation of like Shrek and Megamind, because it turns out that the person you're into has had 74 different plastic surgeries, and they stopped resembling what they were born as after the fucking 15th. And it's just, I don't know, that's like mind fucking, you know? There's something about that is just, like, what the fuck? You can't do that to someone.
True.
Partner, yes.
I know someone who had ear pinning surgery. It was his point of shame from really young childhood. They look more typical now and he seems more confident. I think they can be good. If you have like what's that kid's name from Malcolm in the Middle? The Dewey, right? Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. Am I getting my references here correctly? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? If you've got the kind of ears that Dewey does, then get yourself a fucking ear pinning surgery, right? But you do you, King. For clavicular, it was absolutely unnecessary. For clavicular, it was a, yet again, just a BDD thing that he is not managing well.
I'm pretty sure you had a wide nose.
I have because I'm famous. I have everything else.
So it wasn't point to get a nose in.
So now I'm like even better.
Nah, you got a nose edit. Nick playing 2K in real life.
The reason why Clavicular got all of these surgeries was to Mog when he went to Paris, but it did not go how he expected. His first mistake was going out in this blue button up and then rolling up the sleeves. It's quite the look. I'm convinced he's not even in.
I liken it to a VTuber who eats 4,100 calories a meal, but the cognitive dissonance makes their tiny, effete avatar seem more appealing. I think that one time veers a little bit too close to you engaging chat in what appears to be a fetish. I applaud you, and I think that if that's what you're into, you should be able to explore that. Perhaps not in public, though, you know?
Into women, he's just jerking off to himself the whole time.
Yeah, bro, I'm getting lean as holy shit. I'm lean as fuck. Miss, should I roll up the shirt or no?
Here, show him.
She don't give a yeah, hopefully this will get me some hoes.
It doesn't.
Oh, hey, ladies. What's up? Oh, no English? Wow.
the camera.
Miss? Bonjour.
Oh, no. He bonjoured them and got watered. He also doesn't look particularly muscular. Then again, I suppose he's no longer on roids and I don't know how regularly he exercises, so he is going to look significantly different. This is just rough. This is rough to watch.
Bonjour. All good. Well, I hope you guys enjoy your dinner.
He then starts being really annoying, blasting music while walking down the street. He's getting frustrated while walking down the street because girls aren't looking his way.
Really? Really? No IOI? Bro, whenever I walk by a girl and there's no IOI, I'm like, what the f am I being trolled? Like, they must be a lesbian. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not an IOI, like they like me, like they have to be a lesbian.
The cope is unreal. Him getting rejected again isn't that big.
What was IOI for him? Instant something indicator? Because there was, it means something, I just don't remember what the fuck it means. A lot of enemies here. A lot of enemies.
But his worldview, looks maxing, is supposed to prevent all of this. He's done the drugs. He's gotten the surgery. He's smashed his jaw with a hammer. And it isn't working, all because he has no social skills. For instance, Clavicular walks into a sports bar. Everyone is watching the World Cup. But Clavicular doesn't watch sports. He doesn't even like them. So he starts off LARPing, pretending he cares.
Yo! How's your day going, guys?
Good. How's yours?
Just coming to watch soccer. Is that what it's called? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm in France.
Who's gonna win?
She's enjoying the conversation. Just name any team.
Indicator of interest, that's the one. Yeah.
I don't even know who's playing.
Look how confused and annoyed she is. Just pick a team on the television. You could have named any country and it would have been a better answer than that.
I hope you guys have a good day.
Clav, here's your problem. You're in a sports bar telling everybody you hate sports.
Do you like sport?
No.
Oh. Do you like sport?
I hate them. I think you're pretty, but I'm fine with that arrangement.
I think you'll find a better arrangement. We're in Paris, so...
Brutal.
Oh no, hold on.
I think you'll find a better arrangement.
Oh, Jesus, that is rough. She just, I think you will find a better arrangement, did him.
We're in Paris, so...
Brutal. Clavicular leaves the bar and he starts trying out a new technique, and that's telling everybody that he's a kick streamer.
I'm a live streamer. I'll
You
show
guys
you.
all friends? They don't care, so he leaves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we get an extra That's love.
Like this street.
That's alright. But anyway, ladies, take care of yourself.
Clavicular then meets up with another streamer called Prince of Paris, and he's gonna teach him how to pick up chicks, even though he hasn't even been able to hold a conversation once all day.
Prince of Paris. You ready for the first experience shopping game?
All right, bro. Yeah, sure.
All right, follow me.
But he just sticks with the tactic of showing off his viewership.
That's what I'm known for, like live streaming. People watch, like, live.
It never works. He's so awkward that he makes it seem like he wants to have a threesome with Prince.
If you're up to it, this is the Prince. Here, wait. This is the Prince of Paris right here.
Nice to meet you.
He knows.
Dude, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I don't have to put up with this, dude. If I was a chick or a gay man, this is the type of I would. Fuck me. It's just there is no equivalent of this for you to deal with if you're a heterosexual man, and I couldn't be happier about that fact. It's just may this shit miss me with a wide berth.
Way around the city like no other. So Gabby, if you want to join me and him, we'll show you a good time later.
Why did you guys not invite her friend too? That would make this seem so much less weird.
I'm hanging out with my friends right now.
Hey, listen, I said later. You know, if you want to come to the clubs, that's totally fine. If not, all good. All right, take care.
Lev then thinks it's the camera stopping him from picking up girls, so he has the cameraman secretly record him across the street. He interrupts their guy friend. Everything he does is so unnatural.
Is he dropping game?
He then panics and resorts to showing off his viewer count again, which does not work.
Yeah, I do live streaming, so let me show you. It's live. So he always records.
Okay.
So to try and save himself from looking like a dork, he starts to pick on their guy friend to look cool.
Do you know what a jester is?
No.
Are you a jester?
You don't speak English.
Oh.
French.
Okay. All right. How do you? Jester. Yeah. Tell him in Spanish. It's a word. It's like a word I pretty much made into mainstream. You know?
Oh, I want to die.
Like I influence like a lot of the words you hear, like maxing. You know about that? Books maxing.
Clev then bails and goes to a different group of girls to show off his viewership again. They don't care either.
Peak for IRL streaming, you know?
You streaming?
Yeah, look.
They end up just telling him to leave.
Have a good time in Paris. I hope you will enjoy it.
All right, take care of yourself. Bye.
Goodbye.
Chris would be a lesbian. Fuck. Chris just fell in a sewer. Probably though, yeah. I like women, man. Always did. Women are hot. Always been into them. One of the greatest sadnesses of my life, but simultaneously a thing that I am almost proud of, is that I am, unfortunately, never gonna have like a cool and steamy gay experience that I can talk to my LGBT leftist friends about to feel like part of the group. Because I'm so incredibly heterosexual, I could kiss a man and it would still not count as gay. It's just... we struggle over here as well, okay? It's easy for you to judge, but shit's rough out here.
Can't cover every time he gets rejected. This goes on for 8 hours.
Yo, she's hot right
You can
there.
be queer straight. Now, maybe you can, bro. For me, not an option.
But it gets so bad that Cleb actually sends someone out to buy him a suit and roses to hand out. His friend Prince actually gets some girls interested, but Clavicular makes it seem like he's going to kidnap them.
Hey, if you want to roll with us, we're gonna head to one of the clubs.
Yeah, we got better plans than whatever you'll have planned.
Promise you that.
Hey Lily, how you doing,
you
bro?
tag along and find out.
Listen, yeah, you just gotta look at us and trust us a little bit. What do you think? If you want to take a leap of faith that will show you a good time, then...
She's like, what the hell? She shakes her head no.
Because even if it's a setup, like, it's gonna be the nicest setup in the world.
Correct. So, whatever. We'll grab one of your numbers and...
Why would you say that? Quite alright, Lily, quite alright. Looking forward to the weekend.
Not, have a good rest of your night.
Thank you. We have other friends coming. We'll see with them.
Alright.
You can claim queer straight if you do something not conventional. I don't think so, bro. I think that's just stolen valor, okay? I am an honorary lesbian and we make do.
Well,
you're lost.
In his next live stream, Clab would come up with every excuse in the book why his looks-maxing worldview is crashing down around him.
Cold approaching for good? Yeah, I plan on it. I'm never doing cold approach again because I'm too...
Yeah, I absolutely could. I can also increase the audio on the video a smidge as well. And I think that should nicely complement lowering the game a teeny tiny bit.
Famous and good looking, it's intimidating. So that's actually the reason that it doesn't work.
Wow, so he's look smacked so hard that it no longer works. He's not joking, he's serious.
It's not a cope, it's not even a cope, it's actually real. So I'm just not gonna do it anymore. It just doesn't make sense. Drake doesn't cold approach, like he just goes in on DMs, you know what I'm saying?
So Clav pays for this American girl to come to Paris so he doesn't look single. He buys her all of this stuff. And thank God he does, because if he didn't sugar daddy her, she'd leave. That's how weird Clav is acting.
And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Oh.
This is even too cringe for her.
You start DJing.
Yeah, you should.
I'm not gonna say the next part.
This is just sad. It's just, fuck me. If I'm walking down the streets of Paris, buying my wife, like, random shit, like whatever the fuck he's getting her, and if I feel like I start singing in public, which I wouldn't do, to be fair, because I'm not a fucking idiot, but let's just assume that for whatever reason. Oh, shit. Defeat the Vault Guardians. I don't have ammo. Oh, this was not a good idea. Mistakes were made. I just wanted to get the mask. If I start doing silly shit like that, she's just gonna do silly shit with me. Because there's like genuine love, you know? I bet if you were an IRL streamer, you'd brag so much about your wife, bro. I don't think she'd like that, though. The thing that we have that is... the thing that we like, the thing that we have that I quite enjoy is that she's very supportive of, like, my streaming gimmicks, but my streaming gimmicks are also, like, anonymous, so we never have to, Jesus, okay, oh, fuck me, I'm dying. I'm dying. Yep. Fucking rough times. Rough times here. Little fucking spiderlings everywhere. I'm out of ammo. Okay, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I like the anonymity that we have. Sorry, I was, got caught off guard here by everything trying to fuck me up. But I probably would a little bit, yeah. I'd probably brag. This guy has no game. No, he does not. Which is very, very sad when you realize that his entire archetype, his entire purpose on the internet is to show off that he has game.
Haha, chat knows.
What's the next part?
DJ the VJ.
Oh.
He's crashing out on Twitter because people are making fun of him. He's tweeting about how French people are ugly because too many people died in World War II. This ended up getting community noted with clips of Clavicular at the Paris fashion show. He looks like he's about to cry because he's getting mogged by French.
Can you watch two men kissing without feeling uncomfortable? Yeah, of course I can. Why would two men kissing make me uncomfortable?
French people. These other models are fans of his, so they're asking him for pictures, but he's getting upset because he feels like he's getting
I already
mogged.
do that though, you know how it be.
Sure.
Thank you. You look sick, man.
Thanks. Me too. I love how they all try to do like the autism face. Like all these motherfuckers are like trying to mog and shit. It's like, bro, you don't look like that all the time.
That guy's a fan. Why are you so insecure?
One thing I don't get is like why they want you to do a different face than your normal wrestling face. It's like, bro, you're not gonna look like that. You just look autistic.
You are autistic. He's asking why a model would pose for a picture. Dude, it's literally their job. Another model who's clearly a fan came up for a picture. Clavicular starts molding because he feels like he's getting mogged again.
What's up, man? How's it going? Cool, man. That's really cool.
He's so mad.
I'm sure it's retarded. Dude, those people, like, some of them are being kind of rude in there. I'm not gonna lie. Random gestures.
They're not.
The fuck is an autism face? I think he genuinely means posing. I think the guy was posing and he considers that a sign of autism. Because to be fair, if there's one thing that autistic people are known for, it's posing for pictures in a particular way. That is like the hallmark of autism, you know? posing for pictures. At least that's what I've heard.
Not rude. You're just insecure. Even his chat was grilling him for it.
Boring right now and had so much anxiety, bro. No, I was just tired, man.
Is because most women don't value looks like men do. They certainly don't value looks like this. This is like the opposite of what I imagine, based on sort of what I imagine heterosexual women like, is that this is the opposite of caring about yourself that they like. This is not caring about yourself. This is like obsessive BDD. I'm convinced the only reason Chris doesn't do or stream with his wife is out of fear of getting mogged. True. It's rough out here.
I still haven't slept yet.
Clav's on stream talking about how he had to fly out an American girl, not because he couldn't pick one up in France, but because Americans are better looking.
This was American. Way better genetics, taller, a very good looking face, ideal coloring. Pretty common to see in America, whereas that type of gene quality non-existent in Paris, in France.
He's talking about gene quality.
In Paris, known for having ugly people in it. Fucking Paris known for having people of a sub-quality fucking gene archetype. Like, that's the fucking Paris. Out of all the places in Europe you could have gone to try and sell that cope, he chose Paris as his go-to. Fucking hell. Out of all the places, Chief, we could have tried that. And it wouldn't have worked, but you'd at least try it.
Quality. Dude, half of your face is plastic. He's getting into French politics, talking about how dirty Paris is.
This is the average block in Paris. I'm not gonna lie, it might be even worse than this. This is not even a cherry pick photo. This is walk outside your house anywhere in Paris and it looks like this. Anyone who lives here will agree.
I've watched over 15 hours of Clav streams. He never saw this. He just Googled trash in Paris and this is the first image that pops up. You can see the watermark on the image. He starts going off about France's economy.
GDP in France, in Paris, is worse than the poorest state in all of the United States. That's Mississippi. Lower GDP per capita. And they're coping when they see a good-looking person, you know, or a good-looking couple like this walking around, just mugging everyone.
His chat's roasting him.
Everyone knows that.
It's just sad. That's got to be a terribly sad way to go through life. I cannot for the... I'm so happy that, like, all this shit fucking missed me. I cannot imagine walking around with the intent of being like the most good looking in the room, or the most looks maxi in the room, or the hottest couple in the room. Like, that's just a really, really sad state of affairs to me. Why do that to yourself?
Just tipped $2, got mobbed by half of the
Slavic girls are hot, but only want to fuck Slavs. He might have succeeded in the Nordics, though. Nah, there's plenty of women here in Poland as well who are into foreign men. It's a place like any other, you know. It's just there's a little bit of something new there. There's a little bit of like an unusual attraction to something that you maybe aren't so experienced in. There's plenty of cases of that around here, just not him. They're just not into him. Doki, I can see you sending that in. I cannot be fucked to Alt-Tab and then copy that link and then paste it into my browser just to have a look at what it is. Can you just tell me what it is? Just like a little... A sentence or two, just so I know what link I'm Alt-Tabbing to have a look at. Hey, Ruby, how you doing, love? We're watching Clavicula get absolutely fucking mogged in Paris. Have you ever been to Paris, Ruby? Do you think you would have enjoyed bumping into Clavicula there?
You guys, stop having UR and TN, not enhanced.
Yeah, sure, bro. I got mugged by them. I need to get better at carrying combos. This shit, Yeah, maybe I'd have a better chance of cold approaching, but probably not because I'm too famous.
He's tweeting that the French rape their women. He's talking about immigration politics.
You would think the citizens of Paris would be more mad at the immigrants sexually assaulting all their women and children not clad giving out flowers.
For real. Exactly, bro. Yeah, you really would think that, but this is not the case. It's not the case, dude.
He's begging his audience to tweet negatively about France.
Yeah, everyone tweet out pictures of the vandalism, spam that all over the internet, spam pictures of the trash, spam statistics about the wages here, spam.
He then starts
Actually,
tweeting
everything
about
can
how
happen in Paris. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. He genuinely was there. Clavicula genuinely was in Paris. So if you'd be in Paris too, you could genuinely bump into him.
Everyone in France is an impolite shitbag, all because he got rejected by some women. He says, I took over France faster than Napoleon. This guy was terrified in France. He's tweeting about the whole city is trying to cause him physical harm. But if you watch the clip, it seems fine.
Bro, be safe.
Now that you mentioned the difference with Clav, you might actually struggle in the Nordics too. Nordic women like confidence and being secure in yourself. All women like men who are secure in themselves. You don't have to be attractive, per se. You just have to be secure in, like, your shortcomings. But he isn't. He can never be. His entire journey is about that insecurity shaping every waking second of his life. He cannot look at himself in the mirror.
Bob, be safe. Yeah, this is interesting demographics, I'll say that. Paris ain't safe, bro. Fuck this shit. This is not safe. This is like giga risk maxing.
He's saying this as an entire group of women are walking around in the background just fine.
Bro, why is this so fucking ghetto here? Like, what is this? Most ghetto shit ever.
There's two chicks behind him walking alone. This guy is such a baby. During my time watching, the only time Clavicular was honest with himself is when he was completely intoxicated, getting turned down for the 50th time. So he starts to open up to this girl before walking away.
I got really drunk, I'm on meth, and I'm on free gas. I literally can't function in public unless I'm up because I'm autistic. It's unfortunate, I literally do, or else I can't stream. That's why I want to retire. It's like so.
I can read Doctor's message. I was fighting a boss. You saw me fighting a boss, didn't you? It was a big guy with a fucking axe. What do two men kissing and a bucket of maggots have in common? Heterosexual men's indistinguishable, salivary, amorous responses to photos of two men kissing and disgusting images. Have I missed something earlier that would bridge where we're at? Because that just sounds like something a homophobe would say. You know what I mean? Like, we all know that a lot of dudes are insecure in seeing two men kissing. Oh, that's the actual title. That's an actual study. Oh, that's a whole thing. What the fuck? Psychology and Sexuality, Brianna Moreno, Handley, Karen L. Blair, and Rhea Ashley Hoskins. The current study sought to examine how Utah's men's physiological reaction to viewing same-sex public displays of affection, measured through salivary alpha amylase, differ as a function of sexual prejudice as assessed using attitudes towards lesbian and gay men scale and the modern homo negativity scale. That is some curious shit right here. Do they have they dropped a conclusion anywhere? I want to see. Acknowledgements, dedication, figures and data. Is that what it's going to be in figures and data? Oh, fuck off. It's money gated. Don't money gate knowledge. What the fuck? That is an interesting study, though. I imagine it would work on homophobes, right? I imagine they would just be disgusted. But then again, they're homophobes. It's not exactly news that they would be disgusted, right? Money gating studies. Yeah, I don't like it. I understand why they do it. I just don't like it.
Bad. I hate my life. But all right, let's go.
You would think that this is when Clavicular would have an epiphany, that looks aren't everything, and that he could pursue a more fulfilling life if he just practices his social skills instead of relying on drugs. But no, he's right back to it the next day.
I wasn't even sober, dude. I was fucking sneaking off to the bathroom every like 15 minutes, ripping bumps. Yeah, dude, that shit, I wasn't even sober. And I said to myself, no more cold approaching, because like chicks want to have an ego and fucking, like do all this shit. Like fuck.
I don't wanna set the world on fire.
Unfortunately for Braden, it's not just his looks-maxing worldview that's falling apart, his business deals are too. 2 months ago, Braden became a partial owner of a club called Baccarat. He did this because he was 20 years old and he kept getting thrown out of clubs for being underage. He'd call his dad crying about it.
I'm getting kicked out of bars 5 minutes. I did nothing.
You're not 21. Just relax, okay?
He's not even 21? I thought he's gonna be closer to my... Oh, that is sad. Oh, there's no... I don't know if there's going back from this as well. Like, shit's just... This is like years... This will take years of therapy to undo. And bro doesn't strike me as the type of fella who goes to therapy. That was back then. Well, yeah, but how long ago could it have been? Clavicular is a relatively new sort of presence online.
Just relax, okay?
How could I relax? I'm on my last nerve right now.
His parents thought buying the club was a bad investment.
Dude, even my mom, you'll lose enough money at the club. Don't need to lose even more money at this stuff. That's a block, dude.
And then only 2 months later, he's talking about how he sold his shares and made all of this money.
I'm not gonna be going to Baccarat. Let's just say I made a bag. I don't give a shit about Baccarat anymore. I already made my bag. I flipped the shares for a prof, bro.
But that doesn't even make sense. How would selling your shares of a club after only 2 months mean you made all this profit? How would the evaluation change that much? His chat points out how little sense this makes.
Were you forced bought out by the majority shareholders? How did the valuation of it increase so much in only 1 month? 1 month and out damn.
It was more like 8 weeks, bro.
It still makes no sense. The club promoter is on stream talking about how Clavicular streams hurt the club.
I don't care streamer or not, it does nothing for this club. The streaming has in fact hurt this club so much. I wish Clav would leave, to be honest.
Clavicular then started tweeting all these weird reasons for why he sold. First, he was saying that owning a nightclub is too much of a liability, which like, did you really not think about that before you bought it? But then it's revealed by TMZ that Clavicular was duped into dumping $400,000 into this nightclub in exchange for getting 50% of the profits. But they refused to give him anything because he never signed a contract. He just took a handshake deal. He says his business partner told him, handshakes are how men do business. You know who we are. What's the contract?
No. The thing is, handshake deals are legally binding, but it's like a he said, she said, or he said in this case type of a situation. Unless they've got it like video recorded or some shit. I don't know how the fuck I was supposed to deal with that ship flying around. Where the fuck is it? I need to focus on fucking it up for a sec. Oh, there it is. I bet he got a bad handshake. How good could it have been if, How am I supposed to shoot it? If it doesn't come near me. If that madness stacks up, I am dead. I bet his hand is all floppy. Or do you think he gives those like wet fish handshakes where it just makes you fucking disgusted that you touched him? Oh, I hate when people give those handshakes. It's not hard to shake someone's hand properly. Okay, there we go. Okay, calamity defeated, so I've done a good. There we go. Fucking finally a dub. Don't really want to go though. I want to get my souls back. I lost my souls. That's what I've come here for.
This guy's
Right after visiting the bathroom too, so his hands are moist. Oh, that is just... Oh, you're gonna give me some PTSD type shit, Amanax. Oh, God. And shaking hands properly is not difficult. How many times have I ranted about this? Giving somebody a proper handshake is genuinely fucking easy. And it says so much about you as a person. Like, it's like the most basic indicator of competence, of confidence, of intelligence. I am not a big believer in, like, in eugenics. But I feel like if you are repeatedly told the importance of a strong handshake and you cannot fucking hack it for the love of you, you might just be a lesser human being. And I don't know if there's a way to... I don't know if there's a way to save you, you know? At least 5 times you've ranted about handshakes. I did, yeah. There's going to be a 6th one eventually. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck. It genuinely is not difficult to shake someone's hand properly. Like, real talk, on God, for real, for real. It is just not a difficult thing to do.
He's always talking about how smart he is.
Strong handshakes are overrated. Imo, it's all about the bow. A strong handshake isn't supposed to... Like, if you shake someone's hand and it hurts them, that makes you... That's worse than not knowing how to shake someone's hand. Because that means that you're doing some fucking weirdo power level, power dynamics, Donald Trump's like shaking the hand up and down type shit. If your handshakes hurt people, you have mental issues and you should seek therapy. And I wish you Godspeed in fixing those issues, but do not shake my fucking hand. That is absolutely an ego shit. But that's what I mean, it's not difficult to shake someone's hand properly. It really fucking isn't. And it never was. And it never will be. I always experience ego death every time I force myself to give a decent handshake. Why would you need to force yourself to give a decent handshake? You're supposed to just give one. Oh, that's... not good. Oh, this is very good though. Partial weapon reload on a kill. Yes, fucking please. Makes this weapon insanely strong. Okay, now I should be able to do what I was doing a second ago, but doing it better. Not everyone is neurotypical like you. I think higher of neurodivergent people than you do. Because unless you don't have hands... I don't think there is a neurodivergence that makes you not able to give a handshake when instructed on how to give a handshake. And I am a patient teacher.
Says he's too smart to overdose on drugs. Then he overdoses. Next, he says he's too smart to take advice from his parents about investing in the nightclub. Then he forks over $400K without ever asking for a contract. Clav's own lawyer says he was never paid a penny from this deal. So he was just lying when he said he made a bag off this deal. Just like how he was lying when he said he sold the club because there was too many liabilities. But now that the story's out, he's coming clean saying...
Handshake deal on 400K is insane. Can I just say... 800,000.
I have small hands, so I have to aim for the webbing of the thumb, or I don't have the leverage to fight back if the guy wants to try to ego crush my hand.
I'm gonna check in a sec who sent that message in, okay? Because my feedback's gonna differ depending on which one of yous was it. Tice. My friend, okay? You might not know this, although you should know this, okay? But the one thing I'm known for is femboy hands, okay? And femboy wrists. If you want to talk about small hands, I am yet to meet an adult man with hands smaller than mine. And I understand needing to aim, but the thing is, if somebody's going to try to ego crush your hand, you're not supposed to, like, fight back with your hand. You're supposed to headbutt them. Immediately. Fucking knee them in the dick, right hook him, or left hook him. Left hook him in this case, because you're shaking with your right hand, I'm presuming. And then fucking headbutt him right in the teeth. And then you win. And then you win, bro. What if they don't have a dick? Then fucking knee them in the vagina. It hurts women too. It's not just like a male thing. And also, thank you for the subscription, my friend. As a reminder to everyone here, we are 2 hours in. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly encourage you to. We are currently on 1 out of the daily 3 that I would like to aim for. If you've got Amazon Prime, I am the perfect recipient for a Prime sub. I will gladly take one. And if you don't have Amazon Prime, then I will take a regular sub as well. Join my Discord if you haven't already. Throw some bitties at me if you've got any. True, I got a thick skull I could wreck him. See? There you go. I thought we as a society retired handshake after Corona. We should just be doing a little gay wave or a nod. I'm perfectly fine with those as well, but I don't think we'll ever retire handshakes, to be honest with you. It's a thing that a lot of the older generation is obsessed with, AMP, so you might as well learn how to do it properly, because you're going to have to keep doing it anyway. It's the same as coming back into the office. Like, we shouldn't, there's no reason to work from the office when you can work from home, but you will never be able to explain that to those weirdos. So you might as well accept it, might as well move on. Fucking traps. Touching elbows or something? I thought the elbow touching thing was weird as fuck. I'd rather just not shake hands at that point. And I think it's okay to not shake hands. Punch him in the boob? You could do that too, yeah. But I don't have any advice to give in that sense. I've never punched a boob in my life. We should just kiss instead of handshakes. True. Like a proper kiss. With the tongue and all. Taking mad damage. No kissing, that's horrible. Why? Would you not want to just tongue the stranger that you've just bumped into instead of, you know, shaking their hand? I feel like that's a reasonable middle ground. All tongue, no lips. Oh no. Ugh. Ugh.
He was pressured into this deal. You want to know who he went into business with? A man named Highwick 9, who is an Israeli mobster. I'm serious, this is real. This man pled guilty in 2006 and was sentenced to 10 years in prison for racketeering. He helped launder nearly $2 million in embezzled funds through his businesses. In them, he was trafficking ecstasy. So this man spent the majority of his money from his streaming marathon on a handshake deal with a mobster.
I was a part of one of the biggest real estate deals in Miami recently.
But he never got it in paper. What an idiot.
I love drugs and sketchy pills, and my favorite ones are the ones that kill quickly.
So his looks-maxing worldview is crashing down, his business deals are crashing down, and now his grift is finally catching up to him. During his rise, Clavicular spent a lot of time grifting red pill talking points and values, like how you should never date an OnlyFans woman because they're evil.
I don't like OnlyFans girls. It's degenerate. I think you're ruining, you know, your image. Absolutely. Their souls are gone at the end of the day.
There should be more societal shame overall for doing OnlyFans.
But he doesn't actually believe any of this. He's lying for clout. He lied about not dating an OnlyFans model to try and look cool.
You guys wouldn't date OnlyFans model, but I'm pretty sure our special guest has dating Jenny Hopatch, who is an OnlyFans girl.
No,
You guys
absolutely not.
have pictures posted.
Oh, pictures posted. That means
So-
I'm dating.
I've heard that you guys are dating.
He literally has an assault and battery charge because his two girlfriends confronted each other. Then he started his own OnlyFans management company, and he started dating one of his models named Lily. This has turned his own fans against him. Now, I don't know if she's doing OnlyFans content with other men or not, but his fans seem to think that she is, because he says that she gave him chlamydia.
Yeah, well, I'm on it right now.
Because, so you're f***ing bitches, but you have chlamydia.
I took Lily's too.
Why did she have it?
She gave it to me.
Which, how else would that happen if she wasn't cheating? His former Red Pill viewers start eating him alive.
I find it sad Lily gave you chlamydia, and you still stayed you buy her all the stuff you buy her flowers, and she still wants to cheat in New York WTF.
What the fuck, those boobs are huge. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Was there somebody with big boobs that I've missed? That's a shame. I'm so fucking confused as to where I am. I want to get the fuck out of here. Very big boobs. Okay, I'm gonna rewind. How far back am I going?
Dating Jenny
Oh,
Hopatch,
that. Yeah.
who
Yep.
is an OnlyFans girl.
No,
You
absolutely
guys
not.
have pictures posted.
Oh, pictures posted. That means I'm
So-
dating.
Fucking
I've heard that you
respect.
guys
She
are dating.
brought
He
in the
literally has an
cannons.
assault and battery charge because his two girlfriends confronted each other. Then he started his own OnlyFans management company, and he started dating one of his models named Lily. This has turned his own fans against him. Now, I don't know if she's doing OnlyFans content with other men or not, but his fans seem to think that she is, because he says that she gave him chlamydia.
Yeah, well, I'm on it right now.
Because, so you're f***ing bitches, but you have chlamydia.
I took Lily's too.
Why did she have it?
She gave it to me.
Huge. They were. I was respectfully looking.
Which, how else would that happen if she wasn't cheating? His former Red Pill viewers start eating him alive.
I find it sad Lily gave you chlamydia, and you still stayed you buy her all the stuff you buy her flowers, and she still wants to cheat in New York WTF.
Dude. The copes.
Nah, you're the one coping.
2 weeks, just tip $2. You got 2 weeks max. Your whole fan base hates you as person because you are dating Mudshark porn star. Get a f***ing grip, loser.
I understand you are sad because Lily cuffed you, but come on, bro, focus.
Whatever, bro.
He's silencing donations.
Was that? Oh, it was TTS with Andrew Tate's voice, right? Because I was gonna say that. Shit. Shit. Okay. I don't know what that last vestige is, but there's the fuck out of me.
As they're reading out because they keep calling him a cuck loser.
I hate myself for wasting so much time.
Told your fan base for a porn star we'd f her, just retire, bro. Nobody likes you anymore. You are getting ratio in your own comp.
But the weird part is Clavicular does have chlamydia. He's talked about it on multiple streams for months.
Size condoms to use.
What's that? You know I'm black.
I recently learned what condoms are because I have chlamydia. I didn't even know how to put it on until about...
Why does he volunteer that information to everyone other than his sexual partners is the thing that I want to know. Because it looks like he's very happy to share, just not with the women he's about to have sex with.
About 5 days ago.
Oh, you have chlamydia?
Yeah.
Me too.
Really?
Yes, I just got the papers today. You gotta take the pills for the 5 days?
Yeah, I haven't started it yet.
What day you on?
I ain't started yet.
Me neither.
Yeah, exactly. Just like, I just ignore it. Like.
Yeah. It'll go away some point.
That's what
it's natural. It'll just go away there.
I think that's how it works.
That's not how chlamydia works. He does eventually start taking his medicine, but he's been hooking up with girls the entire time, and that's not what you're supposed to do.
How many times have you been STD tested?
Every time I'm at the doctor, they STD test you.
I
was at the hospital.
I have 2 more days of my chlamydia medication.
You're on doxycycline, which is for STD treatment or acne. It's for...
Some of these people don't know how to keep shit to themselves, I swear. It's just, out of all the things to volunteer, like, why volunteer this? It's like that VTuber who was under fire the other day because she admitted that in the past she'd put peanut butter on her vagina so that her dog would eat her out. Like, why are you sharing this information with the public? This is not, aside from, you know, zoophilia and bestiality, why share that?
Like
technically, I had extra. So like I've been on it for like more than the treatment. I just took Lily's too.
Why is she not taking hers? He's been having sex this whole time. How is that not illegal? As for his community turning against him, I don't really feel bad. Live by the grift, die by the grift.
You look like you the type to think the stripper actually likes you.
Baby nose, polished SpongeBob.
I'm past up being gay to enjoy the tits. Are you one of those gay guys who can't enjoy tits? Because I know that some gay guys do enjoy them just fine. It's like a specialization thing, right? Like, are you spec'd differently?
Alright, dude, I gotta stop reading this chat.
To wrap things up, Clavicular has been facing a lot of reality checks recently, but I don't think he's learned anything. He should be learning that looks aren't everything.
You look so bad now. Dude, you need the nose touched up. It's uneven. It's really not. Copes.
He should be discovering that people don't really care if he's a famous streamer, if it means he comes off like a weirdo.
Dropping game, but like it's not hitting. Like airball.
He should start realizing that maybe he's not as smart as he thinks he is. After losing 400K by going into business with a mob, relying on only handshake deals. After ODing, Clav said he was done doing drugs. He gave a big speech about it.
I ain't gonna be doing any of that shit anymore.
Truly, if you
tits are just good shape in general. Dicks and vaginas are freaky. I don't relate to that. I know an increasing number of people appear to an increasing number of allegedly heterosexual people appear to have this belief that vaginas are icky somehow, and that notion is just very bizarre to me. Like, isn't that what we're into? Vaginas, I mean. And when I say we, I do mean heterosexuals, to be clear. Well, no, actually, I do mean lesbians as well. Forgot about you guys for a sec, but no, you're a part of this gang as well. Oh, that sounds good, Quill. Enjoy the chill. Based, Amp, based.
You have to poison your body and take drugs and alter your mind to make a bitch talk to you, then she ain't worth fucking talking to, bro.
I know.
And if you have to do the same thing,
not for girls.
but if you have to do the same thing for these people at home to watch you, them too. Like, you are who you are, and it's not up to you to poison yourself to entertain any of these people.
Unironically good advice coming in hot from Andrew fucking Tate.
If they're unhappy with how you act and the things you do, unless you're going to take illegal substances, then let them all off.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And I mean, really, the drug stuff is for anxiety because, you know, I really could give a fuck about low-stake interactions with like girls and college That's not the shit I care about. It's really situations where you're in an environment where everyone is important, your first impression actually matters. That's what puts me under a lot of stress and could like give me a panic attack.
Bro, you've never talked to anybody important. He's making up fan fiction about himself.
It does get to me sometimes.
I get it, but you have to obviously adjust to the new lifestyle. You can't always...
That was the cope. The cope was the drugs.
And I hope the recent thing that happened, I hope it's a wake up for you.
No, it absolutely was. I haven't touched anything since.
That lasted about 5 minutes. He's right back to it. And although he says otherwise, he is doing it for the girls and for the viewers.
I literally can't function in public unless I'm up because I'm autistic. It's unfortunate. I literally do, or else I can't stream. That's why I want to retire. It's like so bad. I hate my life. But all right, let's go.
He's listing off all of the substances he's been taking on this trip.
Those clubs were f***ing crazy yesterday. I don't know how you handled it.
Drugs.
No, but I mean, you're going for a while. You know what I mean?
Clavicular is legit just the exact type of dude with BDD I've been talking about for years, like the perfect example. He is a very good example. We've recently been getting a lot of these as well. We've recently been getting a lot of like good examples of horrible things. It's like we were memeing the other day about Ethan Klein being like, there are gonna be modules in law school specifically teaching you about copyright law, where the entire module is just focused on Ethan Klein and both his good lawsuits and his incompetent lawsuits, and his good arguments and his incompetent arguments. And it's just, all of that module is just going to be Ethan Klein. Hey Goro, how you doing, buddy? How's life treating you? How's everything? Hi, and hello.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of cocaine, ecstasy, pregabalin, drinking, cocaine and meth. So I was doing uppers, downers, sideways, and like a little bit
Upper is like, What's a downer? What's a downer?
Alcohol.
He'll make all of these mistakes again. He will overdose again. And that's not me wishing for it. That's me pointing out the logical conclusion of where this is going, because he really does think he's so much smarter than he really is.
I feel like I just am able to see past like the facades and lies of people and institutions so easily that nothing could be fun, and I can't enjoy things the way low sentience people can, like for example sports.
Wow, he's so high IQ, he can't enjoy sports. Hey Brayden, maybe you're not that deep and complicated. Maybe you just ruined your social skills because you spent all day on looks maxing forums. Stop blaming everything on your autism and go learn how to make a friend. Other people manage just fine, dude. He'll look like Michael Jackson in 15 years. That's if he lives that long. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to the homies over on Patreon. Crimson Glass, Riveter, Latchkey Gothboy, Christina Vina, Drinko Bex, Eddie Bizzle, Christopher H, Lucas If, Snoopy Poop Doop 2, Amur ML Bay, Drew is Sharon, Cloud Factory, and the mega homies IGP, Your Taxi, Cyber Katie, Lore Reloaded, Papa Gut, Caden Lulin, Hawk and Load, Terox, John Manfreda, Katie Huck, Quap, Carrie Johansson, and Gray Pill Pod.
Jesus. What a whiff that was. The Michael Jackson memes are wild. They are. He's not quite there. He's getting there though, you know. He does appear to be moving in that general direction, if you will. It's just sad is what it is. It's just genuinely sad. Never do benzos. I remember Jordan Peterson before the benzos got to him. God, those were the days. Not there, but those must do a lot of damage to his mental. Oh, they definitely do. When people were poking fun at his botched nose job, he was not taking it well. Like in the, it was just genuinely not taking it well. It's just sad. It's sad to have a community like that as well, right? Because like that's not a community at that point. That's just a gathering around some kind of an area of interest. It's hardly like, I don't know. Can you imagine being a part of a community where the thing about you is that you're looks maxing and the leader of your movement has just gone and done a big goof? So now you body shame him so that you can feel better about your own ranking in the body maxing forums. It's just a strange thing to do. It's just sad, bro. It's just sad. Next content? I do not think there is any next content. Oh no, there actually, hold on. Might be. There was a Louis Rossman thing that I think I wanted to watch. Louis Rossman is so fucking based. I like that dude a ton. You can always find more content. You can always find more content, yes. But now that I've got more of you here as well, which also hi and hello, and it feels very, very nice to see chat as active as it is today. It's very, very enjoyable from my side of things as well. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we see more of that. And special thanks to all of you guys in chat being active today. There was the Odyssey thing and a Leaflit thing, both of which were covered before you joined us, Docky. The Leaflet thing is her fucking stupid AI program thing that she dubs as a budget option for VTubers. But the truth is that VTuber Studio is free and you can get a good avatar on Etsy for $20. So you're either going to spend $20 to be a VTuber or you should get a fucking job. Play this 58-second video as a palate cleanser.
Look, Mom, look what I did! That's not that bad.
We gotta get the fuck out of here, man! Whoa!
Game is this?
Call Mom, it's bad! Get Mom! Get Mom! Get her! That crashed it.
Jesus.
No, it didn't!
There is
Get
a...
Mom!
Jesus, that is a lot of fireworks.
Get Mom, no! Get her, no! Get her now!
I think we're dead.
That got shagged. There was a thing on... there was a thing to do with... there was a... Do you guys know that game? The check... check my papers, check your papers, check the or their papers? Where you're basically like a border security guard, and there's a few different versions of that. There's one where you check somebody at like a border to a country. There's one where you are basically checking out if somebody was bitten by a zombie. Papers, please. Yeah. They've made a game like that, but it's like in the medieval times, and you're inspecting fucking like knights on horses and chariots and shit like that. I thought that might be kind of fun to play on stream. There are so many suggestions and on stream and Chris found like 3. Well, no, I know that there's more things in there, but I need to be in the mood to watch these things as well. It's not that I'm not seeing them, it's that I don't necessarily want to watch them today.
This is an urgent broadcast from the Dearth Border Protection Force. Our homeworld is under an extraterrestrial threat. Vile Xenos are pouring in from the darkest corners of the cosmos.
I have a very strong idea of what guided the creator of this game based on all the female characters shown to me so far.
Disguised as harmless tourists or business partners. But make no mistake, they are here to terrorize and kill our people. Do not let innocent Dearthlings fall into slimy alien tentacles. Enlist in the glorious ranks of the Dearth Border Inspectors today.
You are humanity's last line of defense. The Xenos are sly and treacherous.
You want to conduct a full body search, officer?
Is something wrong, Inspector?
Oh, what a big gun you have.
Expose the criminals. Stolen vehicles. Destroy them all.
When is this coming out then? We don't yet know, but there is a demo available that I could download right now. do we want to download the demo? It's gonna get downloaded in like 2 seconds, right? It's 500 megabytes. Buy the full game? You can't. And also, shit, because I didn't finish the sentence earlier. I will, we can talk about the Odyssey thing in a moment. I didn't finish my sentence earlier. I've said this at the start of the stream, but some... Hold on. There we go. It's replaying the trailer. But some of you guys weren't here when I did that, so I would like to reiterate. No stream tomorrow, chat. My in-laws are going to be over, and obviously I'm spending the weekends, the evening, sorry, I should say, with them when they're coming over. So no stream tomorrow. Today is the only stream this week. And hopefully back to normal from next week onwards. He's gay? Who's gay? Have fun then. I don't know what we're doing, but it will probably be alright. I quite like them, you know. People meme about like the in-laws being annoying or whatever the fuck. I quite like my in-laws. They're chill. They're cool. And my mother-in-law is an excellent cook as well. She's definitely going to be making food when she's over tomorrow, because she always makes food when she's over. It's like a thing that you cannot stop even if you want to. Which, to be fair, you shouldn't want to, but, you know, just as a general point. And so I'm going to be eating good tomorrow. I'm going to be eating good. You're gay? Why am I gay? What have I done? Tell me the gay behavior that I have engaged in, you homophobe. Go on. Go on. I am waiting for an example. Go on. Chris should have covered the poop parasite. Okay, I need somebody from America to tell me what the fuck is going on that you guys have a poop parasite going around. What is the lore on that one? We have it because RFK sucks. Out of all the things that I thought RFK is going to do to you guys, I don't think he's going to be coming after you with the poop worms, you know? That's quite an insidious thing for the administration to do. Okay, let me go back to the portal and then we're playing the Xenos game. I wanna check papers and shit. I'd be an excellent fascist. The poop parasite is from the contamination of human poop on raw veggies. That's a string of words in a sentence I don't want to ever hear in the news. As an explanation for why I've got a fucking diarrhea. Explain the Odyssey drama. The Odyssey drama goes as follows. The Odyssey has come out, and the critics appear to be leaving very positive reviews. Asmongold decided to take part in the discourse about Odyssey and say that he thinks it's not fair that critics get ahead of the zeitgeist in their ability to watch that thing before it's released, and then they shape the public opinion by giving people talking points without letting those people make up their own mind. And that was said by Asmongold, who now has 3 separate full stream segments about how the Odyssey is a woke crap dogshit movie that doesn't care about any level of historical accuracy and will for sure be bad. So that's really it when it comes to the Odyssey drama. It's not particularly engaging, but it was a nice segue into Asmongold talking about Miskiv. It's not even out yet. How does he know? Well, that's the thing, Amp. He doesn't. All right, Xenofields. Let's open up the demo and let's have a look at what we've got here. Okay, settings. Fucking audio we are bringing way the fuck down. Okay, any way to set this to not full screen? I guess we're doing it the old-fashioned way with Alt and Enter and whatnot. Although it's not letting me resize the window, so that sucks balls. I don't know if we're going to be able to play this game properly. Because, as you will be able to see in any second now, it's going to be stretched out to shit. Because it's not letting me play it windowed. Yeah, there you go. That's, I'm afraid this is the best I can do for you right now, because in the settings, there's no option to, Let's have a look. New game. Day 1. The General Commander is calling me.
Short, Private, so listen carefully. I won't repeat this twice. You are the last bastion that protects us from space trash, illegal migrants, and terrorists. The job is hard, but at least it pays. Poorly. That's all. The inspector will tell you the rest. CO out.
Which visual novel would you like, Amp? Because I am still behind on the,
You're the new inspector, huh?
What the fuck, Beans?
Look at the screen. Make sure the database... Photo matches the arrival's appearance. Take your time. Better to double check everything. Any mistake could lead to our homeworld's destruction. If you see anything suspicious, you're fully authorized to use lethal force.
It's a demo, Lua. It's a demo. Get your service weapon. The shotgun's on the wall.
If everything checks out, open the barrier. If not, well, use the shotgun. That's it. Everything else is verified by computers. And now, open up. I want to go home.
Okay, but is that her? Looks about right. How do I open up, though?
Good luck, rookie. See ya.
Okay. Oh, we've got somebody coming in. He doesn't have the antennas. This is an imposter. Fucking blasted. Explode fucking dish. I am brilliant at this game.
Didn't let me in space Vegas. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go build my own casino, you bag of bones, with whist and harlots.
Okay, let's see. I don't see his hands in full, so I don't know if he has the right amount of segments in his hands. It seems to be about correct though, right? We are letting Bender in.
Ha! Bye-bye, loser!
What the fuck? Just let me shoot him afterwards. Called me a loser.
Wow, a real customs office? I didn't expect to stumble upon one. And you're going to check my papers by yourself? That's so Stone Age, isn't it?
I'm sort of tempted to just... I can't check her papers, though. That's the thing. I can't really do anything. Other than look at her and then possibly blast. But she looks alright. Looks to be her, right? Yellow patch on the shoulder. Swirly glasses. Yeah, should be alright. In you go, love.
Okay, let's start exploring this little planet.
Did you like that, Lua? Okay. What the fuck? Oh, okay, I'm going to sleep.
You'll be semi-regularly paid, respected by society, cremated for free, provided your body is found. And most importantly, you'll be given
Okay,
a
let's
gun.
clean the weapon.
I see you've got the hang of the job. Sure, you could have done better, but the share of unnecessary victims is within permissible limits. Tomorrow you'll have to do your best, so make sure to get some rest. CO out.
Join the ranks of the DBPF.
Right, we've cleaned the weapon. Now we can go to sleep.
Semi-regularly paid.
I'll turn the TV off because we don't need it on. Oh, I can flush the toilet. Okay, the shower is on the toilet. That's a bit rough. Day 2.
Oh no. Another primitive being crosses
Bro.
my path of pain and despair.
You didn't even make an
Can't
attempt.
say I'm not surprised. Just use that gun on me and get it over with, okay?
I will, because you don't look anything like what you're supposed to be. What gives? What the fuck?
I knew it would end like this.
No, I don't want to go to your stupid planet at all. I just have the business.
Oh, she doesn't have the bow tie. Oh, she doesn't have the bow tie.
Another one.
She doesn't have the bow tie. Okay. Alien lady, stop staring, you puny human. My eyes are up here. If you don't let me onto your stinking planet this instant, I'll bite off your thinking organ. Okay, that's... I don't like the way you're speaking to me. However, it appears like you are in accordance with your picture. Now, I would debate whether we should let someone like you in if you're going to threaten me right off the bat. However, I wasn't specified that you have to be... I wasn't told you have to be nice to me. I was just told that I have to, Sorry, alien lady. What do you mean, sorry, alien lady?
Greetings, human being. I seek passage to your world. My aims do not violate the laws of your society or physics.
Yeah, but I'm afraid that on here you're wearing gloves. And you don't have them on, love. You don't have on the gloves. And it looks like you should have gloves on. Wait, should she? Are these gloves? No, these aren't gloves, right? It's the top of the tattoo that I've mistaken for gloves. No, no, no. Alright. I should... Do you know what? I don't like that this game doesn't let you do a closer inspection. Alright, I should be able to, I should be able to do a closer inspection, okay? You don't know what she's hiding in there. Thank you for the hydration, Redeem. And Hedka, thank you for the follow. I wonder if it's always 3 a night.
Join the ranks of the DBPF. You'll be
Okay, we're gonna clean the weapon and we're gonna talk to the boss. Ooh, okay. Hello, boss lady.
To have the right stuff. At least you've managed to last longer than.
Let her in, I'll keep you safe from her.
Stay vigilant, Private, and remember, Xenos are sly and treacherous. CO out!
I feel like we're doing an exceptional job so far. We're gonna poop. We're gonna flush. We're gonna shower. We're gonna turn the telly off. Doesn't look like I can eat or anything as such, so we're just gonna go to sleep. This boss is made for Chris? What do you mean? Yeah, where is my shotgun? Oh.
Usually last one day at most. Well, anyway, congrats, I suppose. I've got bad news for you. Those eggheads back at the HQ have updated the algorithm.
Hell yeah.
Well, visas aren't automatically verified anymore. Now you have to compare the ID data with the visa details as well as the photos.
Ass. I do like. I am an ass man. Said that before, I'll say it again.
Shoot.
Okay, so Xena Verloff. Inspector is her race. Okay, that's curious. Sex female, age 26, bust NA. Okay, and okay, so we have to compare it to the visa. Xena Verloff, Inspector, female, 26, NA. Xena, Loff. Yeah, okay, so this is, you're all good.
You've got the hang of it. Stay vigilant.
Who doesn't like a good ass? I guess some people are more of like, some men are more of boob men, you know?
I don't have time for formalities. I've been informed that the Order has a kindergarten on this planet.
Okay, Dark Wonder, Deep Fried Human, Sex is Lost, age is 45, and job title is Sith Lord. Okay, am I supposed to shoot him because he has the helmet on and in here he doesn't? Or am I supposed to let him through? The picture is inaccurate. Well, no, she said in case of any discrepancies, shoot. That was in fact a discrepancy.
I'm just a little defenseless girl flying home.
Tiffany Human, female, 18, IQ 30. Tiffany Human, female, 10, 30. A 30-year-old with a quantum physics book, eh? Everything matches, though. She has the quantum physics book here, too. The fuck is she doing? Age 10, age... Is that a 10 or is that an 8? I can't tell if that's a 10 or if that's an 8. If this is 18, and if this is 10, that's a discrepancy right there. But I can't... Do you know what? We're gonna play it safe. Is that low IQ? It is very, very low. Okay. Creepolo, Magical Cyber Girl, Unknown Sex, 3,174 years old, and place of birth is Nightmares. 3174, 3174, Nightmares, Unknown Sex, Magical Cyber Girl, Race Abomination. Oh, I'm sorry, Creepolo. You getting blasted.
My protocols and ports are in complete order, Inspector. Sure, you can do a physical check if the procedure says so.
Droid, Gynoid, age 4, 128 terabytes of RAM. The details appear to be matching. This might just be the first one that we're going to let through.
Gratitude expressed. Your performance has been adequate.
I still don't know if that was a 10 or an 8, so if she was supposed to have been 18.
Join the ranks of the DBPF. You'll be semi-regularly paid.
I personally perused your latest report, Private. And I'm impressed! It's rare to meet a person who can appreciate discipline and follow regulations to the letter.
You know,
Hell
I
yeah.
expect big things from you. Don't you disappoint me, rookie. CO out.
Oh, I'm gonna be... If she tells me to blast, I'm gonna be blasting. I don't even care anymore, Chief. Oh, the state-sanctioned murder that's going to happen here. You've no idea. We're gonna clean ourselves, we're gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna start blasting. Why is she thick?
Let me tell you right away. I know my rights. I don't have to take a breath of life.
Kota, cat girl. Female, 24, an alcoholic. Everything looks to be in order. And I was not told that drinking and driving is not allowed in future. She's my type. I think you will find BB she's everyone's type. What the fuck? Have I done a bad? You're fired. What the fuck? Retry from checkpoint. The fuck was about her that wasn't matching? Oh shit. I've gone done a goof.
To visit a friend.
Cosmo, alien, male probably, 168 years old and telekinesis as his power. The 4 fingers. 4 segments on his neck. Everything seems good. Right. Cosmo alien, yeah. I mean, this one should be fine. Why the fuck did she explode then?
Thank you.
What gives? Oh, sorry, the game's called Xenophiles. I'm sorry, Plan. Okay. Zoth the Damned. Hollow. That matches. Male. 1047 years old. Occupation cult leader. Well, he's laughing. He's got horns. Am I supposed to pay attention to the color of things as well? Because his horns are meant to be red, and they're not red. They're blue. How big of a problem is that? No, the screen is colorless. Alright. Well then, do you know what? Being a cult leader is apparently allowed on the New Earth. I'll make my cult great again. Well, do you know what? How much of a worse job can you do? Shoot to be safe? I feel you, buddy. I feel you.
I hope that I'll find shelter from persistent suitors on this planet.
Lola D. Stalin. Hybrid. Female, 18, princess. Sex male, sex female. Oh ho ho, Lola, I am sorry to say, love. You are getting fucking blasted. Okay. Kota. Cat girl. Race mutant. Okay, so this time the race is different. I can see that, but last time it wasn't, right? Transphobe. I'm sorry, okay? But I've no regrets.
Why am I always sent to dirt?
Gringo.
Cat girls.
Pseudo cat. Female. 34 in cat years and a middle manager. Okay, so that adds up. Appearance adds up as well. I think you are okay to enter, my friend.
Another boring mission.
Yeah, well, if you don't get your ID adjusted, Amp, under my rules, you get shotgunned, bro. In my Earth, your transition is supported, you are loved, you will receive the hormones that you need. But if you fuck up with the paperwork, we are blasting. We can't do it. Big sister is watching. What the fuck is going on here?
To share dinner with, spending all your time working.
Damn it, rookie, you're really good.
Hey, damn,
you
alright.
have huge potential. You're not some greenhorn quickshot. You know how to use your rod properly. You seem a natural soldier, a ruthless Xeno exterminator. So, tell me how many criminals you put down today.
Join the ranks of the
Well, I wanted to talk to her. What the fuck? Right, we're gonna shit. We're gonna shower. We're gonna go to sleep. Chris turning German with her paperwork. Look, it is what it is, okay? If I'm gonna support your transition, the least you can do is not shit the bed on your documents.
I'll have to remember your name after all. Just kidding, you're not my type. The news is bleak again. Vehicle thefts are on the rise, and the HQ demands that we check license plates as well.
Oh, alright.
So now you'll have to haul your ass out of your booth to see whether the car's plates match those in the database. Before you ask, no, they didn't fix visa verification. More work for the same wages. Just the way we like it.
Okay, Zina Derloff, Inspector Female 26. That matches as well. Z9P4L. Z9P4L. You are ready to go. I like it too, Lua. Yeah, this is a good recommendation. BB coming in with the clutch. Oh shit.
If you don't hurry, I'll add your skull to my collection, you pathetic worm.
Alright. Huntress. Carnivore. Female. Oh, female warrior, female. I'm sorry, love, but you ain't enough of a warrior for me. Same thing. Not in my country. Alright, pipe down. Polyphemus, Cyclops, female 22, and diagnosis myopia. Okay, her visa matches, her appearance matches as far as I can see. N75K. N75K. Well, in you go.
I'm so glad we could see eye to eye.
Okay. Okay. Hedy Lamar. Parasite type A. Male plus female. Age 27 plus 2. Corpse name Gordon F. Alright. Alright. That's a sad state of affairs, but you know what? If they're not going to give us Half-Life 3, I'll take this. M9X2T6. M9X2T6. Everything seems to be in order, my good sir. It appears like you are welcome on Earth.
I respect your species' tradition of security screening for guests, and I shall cooperate.
Spock. Volcanoid. Nimoy L. 150, and his religion is logic. His appearance matches and his visa matches. B3R8X1. B3R8X1. I do not like the amount of people that are matching. I feel like we haven't blasted someone in a hot second, and I don't feel comfortable with that. I've been given a badge, I've been given a gun, and it is weird that this is going to be the third immigrant I've allowed through.
Live long and prosper, Inspector.
That bothers me.
Hola, amigo! I heard your funny planet will hold a festival for
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Chibi. I'm blasting you no matter what we get here. You are going to, You're getting blasted, love. Chibi Tuber, okie dokie. Guns, honey. Okay. You know what, Chibi? I would do it again, plan. I would do it again.
Join the ranks of the DBPF. You'll be semi-regularly
The
paid.
posters again.
Respected by
Fucking
society,
hell.
cremated for free, provided your body is found.
We are definitely struggling here mentally. The deteriorate. Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Our HQAC is busted and the heat is overwhelming. I even ordered everyone else to leave
Jeez,
early
I'm gonna get
so
half
we can
job
discuss
on
all
stream.
the Xenos you've dispatched face to face. I want to hear all the details. We've got all night.
Join the ranks of the DBPF.
Damn. Alright, we poop. We wash. We sleep. And we blast. Oh, we blast.
I'm not happy to be sent to Earth. Here are my
Okay,
papers.
Toto
Get this
Borg.
over with
Toto
ASAP.
Borg, droid. Gynoid. That matches, I should say. See, I don't know if this says gynold and not gynoid. Do you see how there it looks like this could be an L, but it could be an I? But the I above it looks more like an I. Zoom in. I can't. I've no way to zoom in. Anthill Gore i5. That's her CPU. Does she match visually? Yes, she does. Z9P4L. Z9P4L. Okay. In you go, love.
Mass of this planetoid will be assimilated.
Come on, I'm ready to blast. Okay, Rick.
I'll turn you into a cucumber.
Rich, human, male, 70. Genius inventor. Does his appearance match? Yes, it does. D5P7Y1. D5P7Y1. Alright. In you go. Hey, Christopher, how you doing, buddy?
Officer is so bad that even I have passed through.
Come on, I want to talk to my lady boss. Lola Denver. Lola Denver, clone, female, age 0, and the 6th component. Good movie, that, by the way. Sixth Element. She matches visually. A7M2Q8. Oh, ho, ho. G7MS. I'm sorry, love. Illegal. All right. Fresh. Okay. Warranty expired. Dislikes fresh tomatoes. I'm sorry to say, buddy, that appears inaccurate.
Al likes to travel. One day, Al's gonna explore the whole universe and make
Al Carnival. Al Human. Oh, sorry. Off you go. I'd be excellent at checking gates. Oof.
For 5 credits, I'll show you something you won't see on TV.
I'm sure I've got 5 credits around here somewhere. There's got to be 5 credits somewhere for me to cop, right? Surely. Mary Mutant, female, 24, place of birth Mars, so that matches. Her appearance is distracting. It looks like it matches for the most part. We should be alright. M9X, 2T6. M9X 2T6. Well, in you go, love. You're going to make somebody very happy. I should ask. This isn't going to, like, have any actual fucking porn scenes in it, is it? Because I am on Twitch, and that'd be very bad. You are mine. I am watching you. Give up. Kill, 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 kill.
I can't wait anymore, soldier.
Jesus.
The danger you endure day after day. The courage you display to protect me. I mean us. I mean the Dearth. It deserves a reward. And tomorrow after hours, I'll give it to you in person, soldier. I swear.
Something fucky's going on here.
Join the ranks of the DB.
But I don't care. I'm gonna have sex. We poop. We shower. We go to bed.
Hello, old hand. I can't remember anyone lasting at this outpost that long. New orders for you. As if it wasn't enough to check the plates, now you have to see whether the vehicle matches. Check the car's shape and body type, paying attention to all the details, such as bumpers, lights, grills. Dirt regulations outlaw any unauthorized tuning.
Okay, that is a big jump in difficulty, it would appear.
Anyway, feed its bastard owner some buckshot.
L4V7C. L4V7C. Yeah, it looks like she's alright. In you go.
Come to the bar when you have the day off. The drinks are on me.
Alright, come on in. Cursed mummy, female, 10,000 years old, and the hobbies is screaming. Visually, we seem to have a match. A7M2Q8. Nope. I will never fail lure. Hully Gully, villager, male, 678 years old, and the hobbies are fishing. Visually, we seem to have a match. No, we do not. The nose betrayed you. I always pay attention to the shape of the nose. And yours is a little bit too large, my friend. Next.
I sense a deep connection between our minds, Inspector. I feel so light around you, as if my mask...
The name doesn't match. I don't care how you feel. Be gone, wench. Next.
Who am I? I am the one known as Arayami May.
I like the references to anime characters and movies and shit. That's good. Clone, sex, dead fish. Clone, dead fish. Fuck. Age 14, job title, mecha pilot. Okay, that all adds up. Your appearance does match. You are in the clear. B3R8X1. B3R8X1. Okay, so we've got a full match. Let's see. Come on, Telly. Spin around. Okay, that seems to match. And what was the front like? Okay, we seem to be...
I'm not a fraud or an imposter. I am me.
We seem to be alright. I think so. In you go, love.
Here I'll find peace.
I estimate the chances of you successfully completing your
Sky
task at
DOS,
0.003%.
supercomputer, female, 25 age, NA.
Higher than that of you meeting a friend.
Well, do you know what?
Just kidding.
I'm not looking for friends. This bitch still runs on DOS. Not anymore, she ain't.
Incredible. I'm on the other side.
Sir Watchmaker, human, male, with unknown age and dislikes fresh tomatoes. That's a match? Does your appearance match, my friend? This is a cat boy, so I am going to be honest, I feel very strongly about the fact that if everything matches, I need to find something that doesn't. Q2W8E9. Q2W8E9. Okay, so unfortunately, so far so good. What is the front of your car meant to look like? 4 lights, regular grille, alright. 4 lights. Seem to be fine. Come on, spin around. I need to see the back. See, it seems to be. Everything seems to be fine, unfortunately. You're a lucky man, Catboy.
Huzzah! Hopefully there's some interesting gameplay on Durf.
I would have rather shot him, though. Jesus, shit, Misen. Oh, I do not like how wide open it is now. This is not going to have a good ending for me, is it? There's fucking darkness coming out of it. I have a shotgun. Just blast her. Demo completed. Thank you for playing. Very, very annoying that we don't get the sex scene. But you know what? That's alright. You can't have it all when you stream on Twitch. That was very fun though. Unironically. Alright, gang. Here is the link to my Discord. If you wish to join the community, I highly encourage you to jump in there if you haven't already. You'll also get notified of whenever I'm live or if I upload any other content. In the meantime, that will be it for today. I will not be back with you tomorrow. Usually I would be. However, like I said, the in-laws are coming over, so I'll be spending the evening with them. I hope you had a good time watching me stream. I certainly had a good time streaming for you. Good night, everyone. Take care. Sleep tight, and I will talk to you very, very soon. In the meantime, I will raid us into... Who are we raiding, gang? Let's do Cottontail. I'm sure I will, Plan. I'm sure I will. I will talk to you soon, buddy. I'll talk to all of you quite soon. Good night. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And drink plenty of water. Bye-bye now.